What is up, Blue Crew? How's it going, Green Giants? And welcome, Ledger citizens, to another DL Talk. I appreciate you guys jumping in on this X crypto chat. Shout out to everybody tuning in from X. Shout out to everybody tuning in from YouTube. I appreciate you guys hitting the like, reposting, following, subbing, subscribing, whatever you want to freaking call it, becoming members. Every drop of support helps to the channel. I appreciate you guys. You guys help us break through the firmament daily. We're trying to get close to 5K subscribers as soon as possible. We're at 4,800 basically. Let's try to get to 5K as soon, maybe hopefully in July. That would be awesome. 5K by July. Why not? What's up, Bloopity Bloop? What's up, Silver Days? What's up, Legendary? Guys, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a pro trader, and I'll never tell you what to do. I am always wrong, but the Blue Crew is always right. This is the worst show with the best community. And guys, we got an amazing people jumping in. We got Legendary once again, Silver Days, XRP, Bloopity Bloop, Darian Gathers, Animal in the house, Abe in the house, Shalom, my dude, Silver Days, Animal in the house. Appreciate you tuning in. Silver Days once again. You guys are awesome, man. We got some good news coming out in the crypto streets today, jumping through, seeing some developments happening with ASI, the token merger. We got some surprise news. We got some surprise news from a little gem that we've been talking about for a good bit. I mean, it's not terribly huge, but any signs of life from this project is a good sign, in my opinion. And it's a 000 project. You guys probably already know which one I'm talking about. If you guys want to be throwing the emoji for it up on the chat, that would be amazing. And you could do that, whether you're a green giant or not, for some of these 000s. But I think you got to be a green giant to use this emoji for sure. What's up, Inspector Music? Good to see you. We got Kev Hay. Good to see your green giant ass jumping on in here, Kev Hay. Appreciate you tuning in, man. We got Abe in the house. Excuse my language, y'all. Much love to everybody tuning in. No WTK or ply in the title still. I got you, bro. I mean, I just think like putting XDC kind of just implies the whole XDC ecosystem. But if you want some WTK, if you want some ply in the title, I got you, my dude, without a doubt. We got Silver Days in the house. I like those emojis, man. I like those emojis. You definitely got it right with one of them for sure. Hard Light, what's up, dude? Guys, yeah, also some good news coming out for Solana, right? I mean, dude, Solana's just been on a freaking tear. This is the real deal, Holyfield of like just super fast transactions. Who knows about whether it's freaking, blockchain will be able to keep up with the ultimate demand or the overall demand. But dude, they are really gunning for trying to be the first blockchain to go to mass adoption, and the way they're pushing in terms of their collaboration with Coinbase and, just basically, bridges towards a bunch of other layer one networks, and then just continuing to develop in so many directions with metaverse, with music, with payments. I mean, interested to see what's going to happen. Where to get Proppy. I think you could get Proppy on KuCoin, if I'm not mistaken. What's up, guys? Looking good, doing it in the house. What's up, dude? Appreciate you tuning in. Guys, once again, I appreciate you hitting the like on the way in, because then it just brings more bullishness to the channel. Helps us freaking catch maybe a fat green viewer candle to the moon. Help us snag some moons while we're at it. Our Solana speed's good. I mean, dude, we're about to talk about something that's exemplifying how awesome the speed of Solana is. And I mean, once again, that was one of the cryptos in 2019 that we were talking about, and we were there at the bottoms with FTX. We've ridden the roller coaster. I mean, dude, Solana's been a chef's kiss for the Blue Crew, if anything. But, back when it was down to 2019, we were talking about its speed, that it could possibly be an Ethereum competitor, that it's what I would think like Ethereum 2.0, considering how fast its speeds are, streaming, freaking payments, right? Interesting point of consensus with proof of time. Interested to see what goes down with Solana, and you see them releasing the Solana phones. They're trying to break barriers in all directions, and they're trying to do basically mass adoption by 1,000 cuts, it looks like, and they have some really good resources for them, it seems like so far, and they've been unscathed, right? The SEC really hasn't gone after them yet. Interested to see what ends up happening there, right? That could be a catalyst for something. But, bravo for Solana just becoming a household name now in the crypto space, right? You can check here on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, you could, while still watching this video, just go to the search bar on YouTube, search GDLT Solana, most likely, if you just type down those two things, you're going to see a video that has a hand saying nobody talks about Solana, right? And now everybody talks about Solana. That's the beauty of this community. Shout out to everybody. I mean, I found out about Solana through the community, man. I found out about all these cryptos basically through our community. So I just want to give a shout out to y'all. We're just here to hang out, talk cryptos, keep it crypto. And I'm so grateful for y'all for so many great calls and sometimes some major misses. But hey, we're on the roller coaster that is the crypto asset space. We're just trying to get as many of these digital assets out of the hands of the freaking machines as possible. And if you're tuning in through X or YouTube, I appreciate you guys helping us out, hitting the likes, subscribing. You know, it just helps us grow. We're trying to really gun for it. We stream daily and we bring the bullishness daily. Longbeard in the house. What's up, dude? Good afternoon to you. Good afternoon to everybody. But yeah, let's start going into some of the news. Appreciate the 41 viewers. If we can get even close to like 200 viewers for the stream, I've noticed our views on YouTube have gone down considerably since dividing up the streamcast to X and YouTube. Seems like we get, about like a few hundred on X and then a few hundred on YouTube. We used to get like 1,000 per video on YouTube. So that would be amazing if we can get back to those type of numbers. But nonetheless, I know you guys are going to keep trying if I keep trying, and I'm certainly going to keep trying if you keep trying. Darian Gethers, it's the emojis that are with the membership for GDLT. Yep, you could be a tiny green giant. You could be a mini green giant. Hell, you could be the biggest green giant, the gargantuan green giant, without a doubt. Hey, what's this here? What's up, Joe? And of course, guys, I'll never ask for your money. You guys, donating whichever way you can. We have donation info at the bottom of the, in our description here. If you guys want to cut out the middleman, say a little FU to them and send us some crypto directly. Hell, even send us some DogStar, that little red dog's running all over the place. Loving the XLM DeFi ecosystem. If you guys haven't been getting any exposure to it, I mean, I'm really excited to see where the future of this ecosystem is going to go. I think it's going to be the next big one. We've been able to find, things like Solana and Cosmos ecosystem just because of just staying true to user experience, saying what is providing the best user experience, what is providing fast transactions, seamless transactions, good fees, right? And dude, Stellar's freaking killing it, man. Stellar is killing it with things like the AQUA token, with DogStar Leak, with the Phoenix DeFi hub that they're doing. I'm trying to get as much of that soup as I can, man. I'm slurping on as much freaking FO that I can get, man. PHO, Phoenix DeFi hub, 200 million supply, priced in at around $3 now. We've talked about it at around $250, $270, right? $3 still looking really good for a 200 million total supply of a future DEX of this project, and it's a locked supply. There's no inflationary, mumbo jumbo going on with it. I'm excited to see where FO is going to be able to go. You can kind of correlate it with the Flare ecosystem of being like the SFIN, right, in that Flare Finance ecosystem. Silver Days in the house. XLM is a gem, without a doubt, dude. I love being able to get as many XLM sub 10 cents as possible. And if they take it back down to 5 cents, man, the elite obviously don't know what they're doing, dude. They're effing up if they take the blue crew down to 5 cent XLM. They're going to be giving us way too much opportunities to just be making passive income galore once this bull cycle starts going, and especially a lot of the sentiment going through the XLM ecosystem. Because guess what, guys? The people are going to want to go with what gives them the best user experience, and being able to swap between assets as quickly and cheaply as freaking possible. And Stellar is going to definitely be one of those competitors in this coming bull cycle, without a doubt. Hopefully we get regulatory clarity with Ripple, though, because it seems like the lack of regulatory clarity on XRP or Ripple or whatever's going on there has affected the price of XLM in the last bull cycle. I mean, there's really no excuse of why XLM shouldn't have gone past its all-time high in the last bull cycle. But I think there's some correlations there with XRP. Once again, we've talked a lot about Jed being the main character of this world. He's the freaking McLeod of McLeod land, of the freaking Highlander. He's 007. He's the ultimate double agent, having created the XRPL ledger, and then assuming making it seem like there's freaking drama between them two, but he literally just goes over and creates the Pepsi to XRP's Coca-Cola. They're going to dominate the financial system. It's going to be ridiculous. The world of payments will never be the same. HBAR coming in, ALGO coming in, Casper coming in, DAG coming in. Guys, we're bringing the fire today. You guys are bringing the flare. I appreciate it. Phoenix, only 200 million available, and it's a DEX. Yep, only 200 million supply available. Dude, hey man, it does sound too good to be true, but once again, I don't enter these things with all my money. I don't over leverage. You guys know my like whole thing is chipping away, right? Somebody comments on these videos and says, "Little sparks make a fire." I think it's bullish choices. Shout out to you, my man. I love that, dude. It really is, dude. It's just little bits, right? And then all of a sudden you got a fire going, right? And we're just chipping away little by little, even by the cents sometimes. Like we're converting like 20 cents of something into millions of tokens of another thing. We're going back and forth. We're trying to make this, crypto space and these machines, these bots work for us and work for our jobs, right? Jed is Neo, without a doubt, dude. Jed's the chosen one. You guys know the whole deal. So funny how you talk about, dude. I mean, the guy's like the freaking main character of our world. We're all just NPCs. We're just all NPCs. He's the freaking Truman Show. Is Jed McCaleb, man? He's the chosen one, right? The dude's Marty McFly, man. The dude is like freaking what's it called? Beowulf, man. The dude is the ultimate main character. He was probably the reason main characters even existed. Who knows how long this guy's lived? Who knows what his bloodline goes down to, man? He's so mysterious in himself, and he's already creating like homes for space travel and stuff like that between planet to planet. Like, dude, where this guy's mind goes to, we'll never understand because he's the freaking main character, dude. He's so aware of what he's freaking doing. It's absurd. He's able to dodge freaking bullets. He's able to Mount Gox this, Ripple that, go over to Stellar, do his nonprofit thing there, go on and make vast. Like, dude, the guy just never stops, man. The guy just never stops. And such a ninja, right? Such a ninja. He's doing this all under the surface. Most people don't know who Jed McCaleb is, right? They know about Sam Altman. They know about freaking Elon Musk. They don't know about Jed yet. They'll probably know about him soon once they're freaking using his currency all the freaking time. They're like, what are these lumens? Oh, this guy named Jed McCaleb created the lumens. Oh my God, they created XRP. Isn't that coin like in the thousands upon thousands of dollars? Now to think about it, lumens is in the thousands of dollars. But anyways, love the Stroops, love lumens, love the XLM ecosystem, loving the XRPL ecosystem, loving getting exposure to the micro cap cryptos on these ecosystems before sentiment starts coming in towards their direction, especially for their DeFi applications and the ones that have very small, limited supply. Being able to get them at pennies is freaking ridiculous, and we'll take advantage of that. And then every once in a while, we're shaving a little bit off into XSheep, the Astro Shiba token, Astro Shiba Inu, getting some passive Shiba or XSHIB into our LOBSTR wallet. Loving the LOBSTR wallet user interface, by the way. Kind of think XAMAN could maybe take some lessons from them. There is some cool things about XAMAN and the user interface that I do like, but I think LOBSTR is just taking the cake. It's easy to use. You get to your freaking crypto, you can see your whole profile or your portfolio, do whatever the hell you want with it, swap in and out of them seamlessly. You can do freaking cents worth of swaps. Like, what a beautiful thing. Have you ever tried to do a cent's worth of swaps through Uniswap? It's not going to happen. It's not going to freaking happen. You're going to get charged, and you'll probably be charged like 20,000 ETH or something like that to make the transaction. The ETH fees are freaking ridiculous. I understand the ETH gains are just as ridiculous, but dude, we need to work on these fees, man. Need to work on these fees, need to work on the user experience, without a doubt. SHX, AQUA, DeFi, dude, can't wait for SHX and AQUA to keep doing their thing. LOBSTR, dude, LOBSTR is MVP right now. LOBSTR is a top, I'm not going to say the greatest wallet ever, but the user experience in the XLM ecosystem is just killing it, whether you're using XBull, LOBSTR. I'm liking the DeFi, very excited with it. And, just being able to really take advantage of the DeFi right now while the sentiment is low. People are insecure about it. They don't know what to expect, right? This is the time of being tigers, without a doubt. Guys, I appreciate the 65 viewers. We're bringing the freaking bullishness. I know we're going to get to 100 without a doubt. Let's see if we can get to 200. I appreciate you guys hitting the like, new subscribers, all that good stuff. Let's jump into some of the news here. And I appreciate you guys being active in the chat. If you guys have any questions, just let me know in the chat. we got a tremendous community here. This is the worst show. I'm not the best host, right? I don't have all the answers, but the Blue Crew definitely does. Blue Crew definitely does. There's definitely a lot of people in this chat who have all the answers. And that may be a slight to y'all, and that might not be, right? Casper staking, gotta love Casper as well. Casper ecosystem taking advantage, trying to get these cryptos. I mean, obviously, we want a majority of our blue chip cryptos in cold storage, right? But then we want that little bit, maybe just like, you know, just having even freaking one XRP in DeFi to just earn little drops at, you know, passive drops. Why not? Right? And then Casper, same deal, man. Just having a little bit there, making some 60% staking rewards, right? CSPR is getting close to a penny, you guys. How undervalued CSPR is. It's ridiculous. Jet is valiant Thor. Dude, he is Thor. He is for sure Thor, without a doubt, dude. He's Peter Parker. Yes, people in crypto hit. Yeah, appreciate you guys. I mean, guys, we're splitting streams here. We're going on X. We're on YouTube. We're hoping that this can help us just make the community bigger and help, you know, really help us break through the firmament. We've been doing this for years. You know, we've been talking about undervalued cryptos for years, doing this type of format for years, and the community has been showing up daily, showing up and showing out, and it really means the freaking world with the support that you guys have been giving to the channel, like without a doubt. I mean, we could break through the firmament today if things go well, if we can freaking go through this bullish ass news without having to keep acknowledging the chat. No, much love to everybody in the chat. Shout out to everyone. Let's go into our first piece of news. ASI token merger is going to be happening in July. You're going to have Ocean and AGIX merging into FET, consolidating into FET, and then FET to ASI later in July. So stoked for the ASI token merger. I want to have this crypto in my portfolio. I'm gonna have some in my portfolio based because on, you know, owning Ocean Protocol, and, you know, if you own AGIX and FET, you're gonna have those consolidated and make some good ASI. And I'm excited for ASI because this is looking like these three were the top tier AI type of crypto projects, and to see them collaborating, seeing them really wanting to make an impact against centralized big tech AI. I think this is going to be massive for ASI and what they're building here for Ben Gertzel, for the Ocean Protocol team. Remember, Ocean Protocol has connections with Interledger Protocol, right? Big Chain DB has been building on the Interledger Protocol, so we may see integrations with ASI into Interledger Protocol as well. You know, just, I mean, once again, I'm not the biggest tech dude, but the connections are there nonetheless. Who knows to what extent those will be followed through, but I'm very excited for the ASI token merger nonetheless, and it's coming closer and closer. July looks to be a big month, right? We're going to have a new face to some of these cryptos. Maybe we have a new face to crypto all in all. Maybe we finally get the freaking alt season that we have just been craving, right? We've started already the bubble of an alt season, but hey, we got our relief rally. This long-term consolidation sideways was expected, right? We got our relief rally. We've been waiting on this relief rally, or this past relief rally, to happen for some time. Happy that now we're in the consolidation, being able to accumulate some on lows, and we're just chipping away on the way down. They want to keep sinking it down. The elite don't know what they're doing. They're going to allow the Blue Crew to own a majority of these freaking blockchains, and we'll dictate the internet of value ourselves, right? We'll freaking send ourselves to moons and snag them day in, day out. I've made good money on Fetch. Love Fet. Fet is awesome. Shout out to everybody here. Much love to the Blue Crew. All right, so going into our second piece of news. So yeah, can't be sleeping on any AI-focused cryptos, you know, and especially this one with ASI looking like it's going to be, you know, it's the leader of the AI cryptos. There's definitely some other good ones like Or AI from the Cosmos ecosystem. Cubic looking like a pretty good one in terms of AI as well. There's one called AGI, which isn't related to Singularity. It's called Delicium. That's an interesting one. It made some gains in the past 24 hours, but we'll go into the big gains in just a bit. We got Crypto Navigator tuning in. Shout out to you, Crypto Navigator. Hopefully everything's going well with you, my friend. I appreciate you for jumping in, saying what's up. Silver Days, good to see you. Crypto Navigator, good to see you, my man. Good to see you. Second piece of news, we got Solana doing streaming payments for Audius to Coinbase wallets and Phantom wallets. I mean, dude, this is big for the audience, or the Audius community, for music crypto community having, and then showcasing, you know, the benefits of these very fast, very cheap, you know, micro payment type of cryptos that are able to do this, like a Solana. Now you're going to be getting, you know, real-time payments coming to your Coinbase wallet, to your Phantom wallet for people who are buying tracks or albums on your Audius. So that's really big, without a doubt. So big moves for Solana. I mean, I expect to see this also in media sometime soon. They're going to probably have something that's related to media that you'll get paid for, you know, your photos that you send or your NFT. I mean, obviously NFTs and stuff like that. But just an interesting progression and big move for Audius. You know, if you're looking for cryptos to maybe get a music hype cycle, Audius will definitely probably be one of those leaders without a doubt. Guys, we're so close to 100 viewers. I appreciate you guys bringing in the bullishness. Without a doubt, you guys are out of this world. Thank you for continuing to hit the like. Thanks to any new subscribers, all that good stuff. All right, continuing on, we got big update from a gem that we love talking about here on the channel. We'll see what ends up happening, you know, ultimately with it, but we like the substance and where the price is and the supply and just what it's got going for it. It's an ISO 20022 crypto, believe it or not, at triple zeros, which is absurd. XPX just had an update today. They released their update on their Sirius Chain X, saying they had a successful upgrade of their software today, enhancing the performance and security and efficiency of the XPX chain of Sirius Chain. Guys, this is bullish. We finally got some signs of life from here, like after a couple of months of just not hearing anything from them. We got a successful software upgrade going on with Sirius. Hopefully we start to see things turn around. This is why we love accumulating the XPX token at triple zeros. We're going to take the slow growth approach with this one, but with what, 9 billion total supply at triple zeros, Blue Crew cannot own a majority of these things. And, you know, this might be one of our only chances to get 1 million XPX if we can try to get 1 million. I understand that's a freaking lot of money, right? So even getting 500,000 or hundreds of thousands of this, you know, on the cheap in 1,000, you know, triple zero range for an ISO 20022 compatible crypto that provides end-to-end CBDC solutions that won a CBDC tech sprint decided upon from the Central Bank of Indonesia, for the Bank of International Settlements. We haven't even gotten what that speculation looks like in this crypto during a speculative cycle, right? We're in the process of a speculative cycle, but this is one of those cryptos that could possibly blast off from something like that, right? I'm not saying it is, right? But I like right now when the sentiment is lowest and I'm in the triple zero freaking ranges, able to snag some moons here, hopefully, with XPX. Great to hear their successful software upgrade. I'm excited to hear more news, hopefully rolling on out from XPX. But without a doubt, XPX at triple zeros, yeah, it's at 0007 right now. Went from it was in our deep reds, right? So going into the big gains, XPX made about 20% gains in the past 24 hours, going from 0006 low 6 ranges to 000715. And hopefully this is the start of something. Hopefully with this type of piece of news, it's woken people back up to XPX to lead to more speculation. And hopefully take us back up to the 001 ranges again. That seems like so long ago when it was there. But dang, dude, they gave us 000 XPX again, and the Blue Crew is being tigers, and we're taking advantage without a doubt. Shout out to everybody tuning in. Much love to the Blue Crew. Once again, thank you for the thumbs. Thank you for the bells and the subscribes. You guys are amazing, and reposting and sharing it just helps us grow. Once again, we love all these cryptos, right? All these cryptos on this green banner right here. I mean, we're really bullish on and excited for in this next speculative cycle. I mean, there's definitely more cryptos that are out there that we definitely like and even probably have exposure to. But, you know, those are just the ones right now that are our top ones right now in the space. Shout out to the Blue Crew. Shout out to the Blue Crew list. Jumping into the Blue Crew list. So more big gains outside of XPX, but loving that piece of news, guys. It's just so bullish. It's been a crypto we've been following for a good long bit on the channel. And, you know, maybe one of our, you know, only chances at, you know, good quality ISO 20022 compliant cryptos in the 000 range. It's a layer 1 freaking crypto as well. It's just ridiculous to be able to get this opportunity, I think. The elite don't know what they're doing. I think they tricked most people, but they didn't trick the Blue Crew on this one. They didn't trick the Blue Crew on SHX. They're not tricking the Blue Crew on AQUA, XPX. and maybe some other 000 cryptos out there. Kin, for example, multiple zeros with Kin. But I like XPX for sure. Okay, going into some more big gains. Rebus finally coming out of the deep reds. My gosh, dude, this thing was deep red across the board for God knows how long. But finally, Rebus coming out with a 21% gain in the past 24 hours. Bravo, Blue Crew. We finally got one of the deeper deep reds, the most filthy deep red that we were talking about, finally popping off with a 21% gain candle. Hopefully, this can build up some rhythm on the 7 days and maybe take us to the promised land. But hey, 1 day at a time, and not so bad. At least we got some options. If we were buying the deep reds yesterday, we got 21% gains. AQUA keeps flowing. I can't believe it, dude. I can't believe it's at 000 with all the freaking AQUA that just continues to flow, man. There's so many transactions happening daily through the AQUA ecosystem with people accepting it, holding it, or, you know, freaking exchanging it for other cryptos. Like, dude, the liquidity that continues to flow and the AQUA must flow is tremendous. Love the hat. Appreciate you, man. Shout out to the XRP bags, man. It's like he almost knighted us. It's like almost he said, you are now worthy of XRP community. Shout out to you, XRP bags, man. Much love to you. Yeah, the AQUA must flow, as we all know. But continuing to move forward, we got Centrifuge at 46 cents, 19% gains in the past 24 hours. Pretty low supply on this crypto. Interesting connections as well. I'm liking keeping an eye on Centrifuge, maybe just chipping away a little bit on this one. Weird black and white logo crypto as well for CFG, but good to see it on the big gains, making some gains for the Blue Crew. We talked AGI or Deletion or something like that. I think it's called Deletion or Denison. I think that's what maybe it is. At 21 cents, 16% gains in the past 24 hours. We got PNG for Pangolin plus 15% gains in the past 24 hours now up to 42 cents. And then we got WLD at 10% gains up to $3 from yesterday's 2. Looks like there's some buying pressure that bubbles up at around the $2 range. That's maybe something good to keep an eye out for as we're, you know, kind of in this bearish sentiment. But good to see this little bit of turnaround. You guys know I like the WLD token. I like XX Network at sub 10 cents or around 10 cents. Whatever XX Network is at, I'm digging for sure. Anyone else see March 10, 2025 banks will adopt the ISO 20022 messaging standard? Very bullish in my opinion. Yeah, I mean, we've heard March 10th, and then Swift's timeline is November 2025. So we got 2 dates in 2025, but definitely we've been talking about, you know, the March 10th integration by the Federal Reserve banks. Messaging standard is one thing. We need the core settlement infrastructures. Oh, sorry. It was because I was getting a phone call during this stream here, guys. So sorry about that. So what I'm saying is, yes, we've heard about this date. We've talked about it. There's also the Swift date that's on in November of 2025 for the ending of their coexistence period, right? So I'm interested to see what that is going to amount to. But at the end of the day, we need the core settlement infrastructures being switched out as well to go in tandem with the ISO 20022 messaging standard to allow for streaming micro payments. That is for sure. But yeah, any developments we can get in ISO 20022 is a big deal. XPR is great. Yeah, gotta love the purple one with XPR. That one's already been starting running up a little bit. But if it's back in the 000s, you know, that's definitely a good time with some XPR. Definitely liking metal XPR without a doubt. Good shout out there, Phantom Beat. Good shout out. We'll put that one in the Blue Crew shout outs right there. Give me a sec. XPR. Shout out to the Blue Crew. Shout out to everybody watching. Thanks for hitting the likes, all that good stuff. Every drop of support helps you guys. You guys know the deal. And if you guys want to donate and you can't super chat or anything like that, you can freaking, you know, show a little FU to the middleman, right? Be able to donate through XAMAN, Phantom, LOBSTR, show what crypto is all about. I'm seeing a heavy run up during the first 6 months of 2025. Get all you can by the end of the year. Josiah Turner, bullish, bro. I mean, dude, the more they keep this going sideways and downtrend and stuff like that, the months that continue to go on, right? The more bullish I get for 2025, without a doubt, my dude. When do we go to T+0, right? Let's freaking go to T+-1, man. Let's just go all the way down into the deep reds. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Let's go into the cryptos that have the lowest sentiment right now, or, according to the Blue Crew list, just kind of red across the board. The sentiment is pretty low in the past hour, 24-hour, 30-day, 7-day, 90-day, yearly, so on and so forth. Everything's red again, dude. It's always red, bro. That's just the nature of crypto. It's just always red, my dude. DeFi Nerdy, I appreciate you guys tuning in. And once again, guys, if anybody wants to jump in to the stream, you guys are always free to jump on in. And let me just post it here for the link again for y'all. Here we go. If you guys want to join me, hang out, talk some good times, talk about how awesome freaking Crypto Tales is for dropping a freaking $2 super sticker right there. Appreciate you, bro. Thanks for the love, man. Get them while they're hot. Dude, we got to jump into this deep reds without a doubt. So let's do it, man. But once again, the link is in there if anybody wants to jump in. Just give shout outs to the Blue Crew, ask any questions, or just kick it. Appreciate you guys. All right, so going into the least deepest cryptos, we're going to talk about some of the major cap cryptos that are looking like deep reds to me. They're at least right across the board. Sure, they may be up about or down like only 10% on the year, but they're significantly down on the 90-day, the 30-day, right? And these are major cap cryptos, right? So the major cap cryptos that we're looking at that are undervalued, that are right across the board, even on the yearly, right? Just even a little bit on the yearly. XRP at 48 cents, Matic at 57 cents, ARB for Arbitrum at 80 cents, and then Atom token at $6.85. These are major cap cryptos on the top 100 list that are right across the freaking board, right? That we could be accumulating, earning passive income on some of them, right? Hell, most of them, right? You can with XRP now, right? You certainly can with Atom, Matic, and ARB. So I like going into them when the sentiment is low before it starts being green across the board, right? Before it turns out to be just a fat green candle all across the board for these cryptos. And Cosmos ecosystem's not going anywhere. Matic doesn't look like they're going anywhere, man. They've been building a behemoth under the surface, dude. They're like an iceberg building up here. And I'm sure that Ethereum news is just good bullish stuff for them as well. But yeah, Atom token at $6.85, even sub $10. I just think it's freaking undervalued, man. Like Atom's going to kill it in this next bull cycle. It's going to probably be a triple digit value crypto, right? So being able to stake some Atom, earn airdrops while I'm at it, right? That dude, Atom is was one of the first king of airdrops cryptos. Just for holding Atom, you would get airdropped like everything in that ecosystem. Yeah, we've talked about Cubic. I haven't checked Cubic on LOBSTR. I don't know if that's legit because you can't find Cubic on Stellar Dex, and then it doesn't. I don't think it correlates with the issuer address to the actual Cubic, but I could be wrong, Golden Dragon. Could be wrong. I'll double check it. Matic keeps teasing me. Go back to $1. There we go. Animal in the house. What's up, guys? Once again, Crypto Tales. Appreciate your drops, man. Thank you, dude. You're helping us just fight the machines, keep them down, man. Future of payments is machine to machine. We want it to be more human. We want to be able to unplug. I think GDLT is undervalued. DeFi Nerdy, you know it, dude. I appreciate you, bro. Thanks for that, man. Shout out to everyone. We got some guests in the background here. We got freaking Nerdy jumping in. What's up, Nerdy? Good to see you, man.
Yo, how you doing, bro?
Good, dude. Just jumping in the dumpster here, trying to find some cryptos that are right across the board, man.
Hop in, Tails. Hop in, Alan. You guys should hop in.
Yeah, you guys should hop in, man. I'm down to hang for a good bit too. Like I'll freaking, we could chill for we could go for another hour. Like I have no problems with that. Nobody really streams late on the Thursday night stream, so I'm down to keep it rolling. Don't let the robots win, Silver Days. I appreciate you.
Exactly.
Okay, so let me finish up with the deep reds here and we'll get into some discussion. So just rounding it out, those major cap cryptos definitely looking undervalued. Then you get into Casper at negative 49% down on the year, right across the board. It makes absolutely no sense that they let us get this friendly ghost for so cheap, but I'm loving Casper. Dude, might be at a penny very soon. It's on the verge of a penny per Casper, which is ridiculous.
Fell to the penny a few times.
Oh my gosh! Then stop it, man! Stop it! Stop it!
The lowest it fell to was like 1.1875 was the lowest, and then it went back up to 1.19. Then it's chilling right now at 2 cents. But yeah, it did touch a penny for a little bit.
So crazy, man. I mean, I don't know what's going on with how they're manipulating this. Like, I mean, it's working because the masses aren't even thinking about Casper whatsoever. But dude, to the blue crew, it's like, you freaking kidding me? We see you guys hanging out with IBM. We're paying attention. We have open ears and open eyes, right, to see what's going on. It's
And
freaking ridiculous.
Casper.name, the domain names are coming around the
Oh
corner.
my gosh. That's it. That's it, dude. I mean,
Mhm.
it's game over, and like they're letting Blue Crew just own a majority of the blockchain, which I'm cool with, man. If like we own the majority of Web3, I think it's in good hands. I think it's in good hands because we
Casper-
believed in the deep reds.
Casper's staking is to 11% right now, I think. 10 to
Woo.
11% or something like that. And you can stake it directly through the Casper Dash wallet or the Casper wallet. You can stake it directly within it. So
Dude, Casper better than Flare?
is Casper better than Flare?
They're around the same price.
Does Flare
They're
have
around the same price.
contracts?
Wait, what's up?
Does Flare have upgradable smart contracts?
What else does Flare? What other questions about Flare? Does Flare have IBM connections?
Does Flare have Watson X, IBM's quantum computer, backing it? I'm just wondering. I'm just asking for a friend.
Does Flare have decentralized recovery?
I think the answer is no.
Man, dude. No, but
I'm
we love
just saying
Flare. We
no.
love Flare. But I think that's a good question, man. I think that's what worth putting up like a poll for or something. But yeah, going into even more deep res, we got Cosmos ecosystem still looking undervalued, y'all. Regen network at 2 cents now with 150 million total supply, negative 58%.
Marvin Davis said hit him up.
Oh, for Marvin Davis?
Yeah, he just said hit him up with a message or DM or something. He wants to hit you up.
Oh, for sure. Oh, dude, we got another person backstage. And guys, let me know sometimes in the chat if you're backstage for too long, because I just get like, I'm still trying to get used to the interface here with StreamYard. So I forget to look at guests and like people are waiting in the backstage for a good bit.
Tails all waiting in the back for a minute.
Yeah.
Yo,
Flair's going to
backstage,
dude,
bro.
hey, I think Flair's gonna still get its hype cycle though, but who knows where it is long term, without a doubt. But where do you stand, Crypto Tales? We're throwing it at you right as you come in, man. I mean, these look like two similar price projects with Casper at 2 cents and then Flare at around the same price. What are we liking?
Man, that's a hard question. Honestly, I would say get both, but
yeah, exactly.
I would say Casper maybe because it's been on the block a little longer. You know what I mean? As far as like what they've been doing, but I don't know, bro. That's a hard question.
Yeah, it's like a game of would you rather, man. Like, you know, it's trying to figure out these cryptos that are around like similar prices, similar supply counts. And then it's just like, which one would you end up wanting to get, man? Going down the list.
Would you hang out with the chick that's rumored to be hanging out with rappers and celebrities? Or would you hang out with the chick that's actually hanging out with rappers and celebrities?
The rumored one, of course, because I could actually get with her versus like the one that's actually with the rapper celebrities, bro.
Hey, bro, you got to shoot for the stars, bro.
Casper's Enterprise Grace says Living Revelation. Yeah, what does the Blue Crew think, man? Casper or FLR if you had to choose one? If you had to. Obviously, we like both of them. You can stake both of them. You can make passive income. And hopefully we're in early days with both of these projects. So we can never see these prices again, hopefully in the future. That would be amazing. Yeah. What's up?
I was part of the original. So when Casper came out with the original 100 Ghosts NFTs, I was part of the original Ghost NFT owners. But I didn't really think too much of Casper, and I didn't purchase my NFT, which is like 2,000 Casper, and I really wish I did. But I do have a Ghost. Not that I don't have a Ghost, but it's not the Gen 0, which I was part of.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Casper is definitely one of those coins that I slept on for sure.
Because
I mean, there's so many different ones. You said what?
Yeah, same.
I mean, yeah, Casper is just it's a boring crypto right now. Like everybody gives crap to XRP for going sideways forever and being a stable coin. But dude, there's so many of these cryptos that have been doing this for so long, and Casper is definitely one of them. EWT is one of them. Like, you know, They've just been hanging out around at a similar price for God knows how long. XLM has been one of them. I mean, dude, they just keep going sideways, whatever. We'll keep scooping them up.
I've been capitalizing on A0 because the
dude,
57 cents A0 price is ridiculous. That's stupid.
Dude, with that supply, it's dumb, man. It's dumb money. It's dumb money, dude.
Bro, Quant has a less supply than Bitcoin, and it has way more utility than any of the cryptos. A lot of the cryptos that's on the exchange, that's on just freaking industry.
So you saying Quant is a new Bitcoin?
Bro, Quant is such a Quant is so massive, it's stupid.
Yeah.
So you gotta at least have one Quant.
Huh?
Would you say that you gotta at least have one?
At least,
totally.
At least have one or two, or like bro, like.
Wait, are you 1% even if you hold one quant? Right?
There's
like
only 14 million. There's only 14 million that'll ever
right. Like, so out of the human population, you'd be like such a small percentage of people that owns one quant. It's ridiculous, dude. It's freaking ridiculous.
I got a few quant because I'm not missing out on that.
How is Quant used in the system though? Like, because that's one that I didn't do a lot of research on. Like, how is that used in the system as far as like payment or whatever?
Quant is working directly with the Bank of International Settlements, and they're working directly with the Bank of England, directly. So, Project Roslyn, the Finternet that the BI's talked about, all of that, it's all Overledger. All of that shit is all Quant.
And I think with Quant, what they're trying to do is connect all these, like that's the reason we don't hear a lot of partnerships amongst like the top cryptos, is because they have like NDAs going on or something like that. I'm convinced, because like Quant's mission is to create with Overledger like interoperability amongst the enterprise blockchains, but yet you don't really have, like, outside of DAG, right, which just gave us a window into what is going on with Quant. Like, they're being really hush hush, but DAG's part of the DECREC Alliance. Right, so I think QNT might join the DECREC Alliance, or like announce a partnership with HBAR, ALGO, XRPL, and DAG and Casper. It's going to be ridiculous.
Quant and Energy Web are the only two cryptos who are officially part of a standard. For example, like,
I thought Energy Web token be like $20 by now.
Bro, tell me about it. Right? So Quant is DC 307, and then Energy Web is 1517 or 1547 or something like that. But I know it's IEEE 1547, which is Energy Web, and Energy Web is has to do with decentralized energy grids, and that has to do with the DREC Alliance, which is part of like Shell and all them. So
yeah, I remember doing a lot of research back in the day on Energy Web, and they had a lot of good ideas. And if you think about like how we're trying to move to everything green type shit, it makes sense for what they're trying to establish as far as like decentralized energy. If you're on the same grid, you can sell energy to people and make money on the on the token. So it's definitely a good use case, but man, that's big, bro.
It's
but
massive,
at the same time, it's like, electric companies still got to get paid, so it's going to be weird to see the transition in all this, because who's going to hold the centralized power at the end of the day is what it comes down to. So it's definitely going to take time to implement something like that. So it takes time. That's why the price hasn't really moved.
The thing about it is like whoever's going to control the things they're going to control it. But at the same time, is like we can be on the winning side of regardless of what happens, just by staking our stuff, just by staking or committing to like an AMM or whatever's going to happen. We're going to be part of it regardless. You know what I mean? That's the way that I look at it. But it does make sense to, like, if you can get in and be like a node holder, or get in holding, like, if you can hold a lot of coins or have like a larger vote or whatever, I mean, you're going to be a heavy hitter for sure. But I believe we're in the stage of like, so you know how all the companies right now are owned by 5 or 6 companies, which is like BlackRock and Vanguard, and the other one, JP Morgan, are like the largest shareholders are basically of all the companies of the world, or in our country, basically. So we're basically at that stage, but in a decentralized manner, where it's like the people who know what chains are going to explode, the people who are holding a large bag of those chains, for example, like Quant, Energy Web, Morpheus, and stuff like that. I think those are going to be the heavy hitters of the future.
Hell yeah. And I want to give a shout out to Kev Hay for dropping a $2 bomb. Shout out to you, Kev Hay, Green Giant, sprinkling a little love. Appreciate it, man. Every drop counts. G is the hardest working man in crypto. I appreciate that, man, dude. We definitely work our butt off to, come out with news, try to find the deep reds, and you guys know the deal, man. I appreciate the support. Guys, let me round off these deep reds just really quick, and we'll continue the conversation. I'm going to grab my J, and we're just going to be chilling, talking cryptos, keeping it crypto like we do. I appreciate everybody hitting the likes. We're close to 150 viewers on the X and YouTube, guys. I appreciate the momentum and what we're doing here. Tremendous, community, man. Worst show for sure, but tremendous community. We got Evmos. We've heard David Schwartz even shout out this freaking crypto, Evmos, right? Along with COREUM and XLR, right? Evmos at 2 pennies now, negative 70% down on the year, with about 150 million supply. The one downside with this crypto, it is inflationary, but damn, dude, it's a real boat. There's a real tech doing something out there, and it's building bridges with the XRPL, and it's looking like a big part of the IBC ecosystem. So I'm liking some undervalued Evmos here at around 2 pennies, being able to stake it, build up those staking rewards. That's what I love about the freaking Cosmos ecosystem in general, guys. Most of these cryptos, you can stake them and stake them for a relatively high APY and just make the money work for you and just wait for that enthusiasm, that speculation in crypto in general. And then going into like some of these other layer ones like the Cosmos ecosystem, they have one of the best user experiences in the space, man. To me, user experience is huge. Atom DeFi is amazing. Solana DeFi is freaking awesome. People like buying. Yeah, what's up?
Cosmos ecosystem has the biggest yields, meaning that they offer the most chains that with the most staking. For example, through Leap Wallet, you can stake with Band protocol. You guys are sleeping on Band.
Oh yeah, Band for sure.
With Check, which is a digital identification through the EU. You can stake with FET, which is Fetch AI, which is working with Bosch with Bosch, which is car manufacturer with the ECU manufacturer for all cars. You can stake XLR, which is the native EVM for XRP sidechain. Leaf Wallet, Hardlight. Leaf Wallet is Cosmos's
dude. I'm calling XLR the bridge. XLR is the bridge of bridges.
Yeah, the bridge of bridges. So within that wallet,
bridge of bridges.
if you wanted to get any of these tokens, all you had to do was send Atom to that wallet, and there's a swap exchange within the wallet that you can swap into any of these networks, and it will send it to that native chain. For example, you can change Atom for COREUM on the core network, so you'll have a core address. So don't sleep on that stuff, guys.
Yeah, dude, Cosmos ecosystem, Cosmos DeFi has been there, and it's there for the taking. Like, especially while the sentiment is very low in this direction. Everybody's paying attention to Ethereum, going towards Solana and Ethereum heavy right now, right? Even possibly Binance, very heavy. I mean, those three are always just cranking out the memes, the ridiculous like APYs and the moon cryptos. But you got the ones, Solana is kind of like a bridge between like the utility and the craziness of what goes on with Ethereum and Binance, right? Like it has the speed, the cheapness, right? But it also has the ridiculous like sentiment and the meme coins and innovation that's going on there. But Cosmos ecosystem, man, is not one to be sleeping on. They've been building out. The IBC is now time tested. It was something we were looking forward to. Now we've seen that the IBC is just continuing to expand and grow. That internet of blockchains is for real. There's going to be an internet of blockchains with the internet of value. And that's why we like the Cosmos ecosystem. So another Cosmos ecosystem token, as we're ending the deep reds here, guys, Andromeda, new kid on the block, has only been around for 90 days, but it's starting to get into some juicy territory with 1 billion supply at 10 cents. I got a feeling we may be able to see like 7 cents, 8 cents, maybe even 5 pennies for ANDR. And I think that's going to be very close to what we can maybe consider a bottom, or just, we're chipping away at these things. But dang, man, new kid on the block, Cosmos ecosystem seems to like them and what the connections they're making. So we're shouting it out. XHB, X-Haven Protocol. Monero is getting a lot of love from the Cosmos ecosystem recently. XHB built on Monero. Privacy-focused crypto, negative 77% at 6 pennies, low supply. we're liking XHP and just basically privacy cryptos in general. And then the last one, VEGA, negative 80%, ambitious DEX, invested in by Coinbase Ventures, Spring Initiative by Ripple, and Pantera Capital. It's at 27 cents now with a 65 million total supply, y'all. Like, imagine if Jupe had this type of supply and was at that price. It'd be ridiculous. And that's what I'm seeing here with the future DEX in the making that already has integrations with Optimism, Chainlink, Gnosis. There's probably future integrations with the XRPL if the Ripple Spring Initiative is invested in it, right? So Vega, not sleeping on this one while it's very early days, limited listings. You know, I like being able to scoop up very low supply cryptos for very cheap. So Vega definitely looking like a good one to end our deep breads. I'm going to go grab a J. You guys do your thing. Tell me about it, nerdy. Tell me about it, freaking crypto tail.
Like said, so wait, Leaf Wallet allows you to connect natively to other chains or create new wallets within. Yes and yes. So Leaf Wallet allows you to connect to native chains that are using IBC. For example, COREUM is using IBC. So COREUM's chain is natively on IBC, so which is on Atom on Cosmos. So because COREUM is utilizing Cosmos to build a chain upon them, yes, COREUM is natively available on Leaf Wallet. It's Leaf Wallet, not Leaf Wallet. But yeah, just like XLR, just like Check, just like Ban, just like, you know, all the other ones. But yeah.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. G had me trying to take notes in a minute, bro. All these coins he talking about. I need to start getting. I need to start
I
getting
gotta
these.
put them in the shout outs here. We definitely know about Check. We like Band a lot. Band, dude, Band's been making connections with a lot of the top tiers.
Yeah.
Band is an Oracle, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Band's an Oracle solution, and they've been, you know, they've been a good competitor with Chainlink. But dude, we just need more Oracles in general. I wouldn't even consider them a competitor with Chainlink. It's like blockchain just needs more and more Oracles.
Yeah,
like,
I think the more the better, because
yeah,
like all these different exchanges all have different prices and stuff. So there needs to be a way where everybody can communicate the same information everywhere.
You know what I found out yesterday? I was going through all the XRP documentation off of GitHub and everything, and you know what I found out? I found out Ripple, not Ripple, but the XRP ledger supports Rust, which is massive.
Wow. Yeah, that's great.
So Rust, the reason why Rust is a big deal is because Rust is one step above C, which means that it's really freaking fast and it's really secure, right? So if we're going to move towards an energy, SDG, energy, green, whatever narrative, then Rust would be the coding language to go for because it consumes the least power. What's up, Nutty? Do you have any info on Ripple's AMM for percentage gains yet? Do you have?
Yo, take this, Crypto Tails.
Ripple.
Yeah, let me hit that one time.
Bro, you're grabbing to the screen right now.
Passing sheets.
Yeah, man.
Percentage gains. What do you mean by percentage gains, Kev? I don't know what that means.
Which Ripple AMM
I think
too?
that they're talking about the amount that you receive. Like if you're staking a certain amount, how much? The yield.
The yield percentage. I don't know how much the yield. I don't know how much the yield percentage is on the AMM is. I know that with magnetic, it differs on whatever pair you have.
Has there?
Oh shoot, are we all good? Are you guys there? All right.
Yeah, we're still here. I think Oracle would have it, right? Oracle Finance.
Hell if I know.
Why don't you know these things?
I mean, I need to explore XRPL AMM more. I'm kind of just waiting for like one, like decentralized DEX to just really start making its presence known, and then jumping in on the LPs in there for XRPL. Kind of like what's going on with the Stellar DEX, Dogstar League, Phoenix DeFi Hub. Like you're starting to see which are like ones that will start attracting the users towards that ecosystem.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, I've been loving the Stellar DeFi, man. Like, I think this is great early days, and I think Phoenix DeFi Hub looking like it's going to be the Osmo for the XLM ecosystem at a 200 million supply. You know, pretty good percentage yield already on your faux XLM and faux USDC pairs.
Yeah, I know it's like people don't really understand what that means, but when you can have Rust and so
Right.
when you have XRP ledger written in Rust, and so what Rust allows you to do is you can have it as like the main program on any device. For example, like you know how you need a computing language like i32 or Win32 or whatever. Linux has their own shit. Everyone has their own shit, right? Well, with Rust you can write your own native thing. So what that means is that you can make devices, for example, like a smartwatch that runs XRP ledger natively. So you can have a device that's running a native XRP ledger app on a device. So for example, let's just say Tails wants to come out with a device with his music. Okay, it's like what was those things that were called that had the music on it before? Remember they used to sell little CDs with it. You guys know.
Walkman.
Yeah.
But Walkman.
Yeah. So imagine if you had one of those, right? But but you want to sell them with your music, but your music is on the XRP ledger, right? So what you can do is you can actually code it to a way where that one device is an NFT connected to your music in that song. So now you're selling physical devices that's connected to the digital world, right? And this is all possible with Rust. This is another chip. It's called RISC-V. But with all this together, you put this together, we can move to a decentralized world faster and sooner than anyone freaking imagined with his nuts.
Yeah.
I like the idea of decentralized, but I don't know how much is actually going to make it.
Yeah, but like if you mix all this shit, with like ICP, or you mix this shit with like NIMS from NVIDIA, bruh, you can have a modular world. But it's not just about the modularity, but it's about innovation and how fast you can start building shit.
Yo, ICP is a sleeper too.
Yeah,
Dude, ICP under $10, man.
Yeah, that's
I'll
a
take
buy
it,
all
bro.
day.
Yo, I
Thanks.
want to thank the 100 viewers or 150 viewers tuning in. You guys are doing your thing. Thanks for hitting the likes. Thanks for any new subscribers, all that good stuff. I want to give a shout out to XRP Puerto Rico jumping in saying I'm buying LSP. LSP, another low supply, low price in terms of its price. Crypto, LSP, dude, I just like getting exposure to the XLM ecosystem. Even if it's a freaking meme coin, I'm chipping a few stroops in that direction to some of the. Yeah, I'll give you some stroops, right? They're not quite like drops, but they're stroops, right? And yeah, I mean, a Dogstar, being able to get some Dogstar on the cheap. There's only 100 billion Dogstar for a meme coin. 100 billion supplies, like, and it's in the multiple zeros. That's like pretty freaking good right there. But outside of the meme coins, things like LSP, yield blocks, blend protocol or blend capital, those are low supply cryptos. Like we're talking like 20 million, 10 million for yield blocks, and it's under $1. Like, are you freaking kidding me?
Imagine,
yeah.
Imagine you're at a party. You walk into this party and you're just saying hello to everybody, and all of a sudden you see this group of girls just looking at you, and it's like they're all whispering in each other's friends' ear, and then you kind of overhear what they're talking about, and then you find out that they said that, damn, that guy over there has 100,000 struples.
Yeah, Tails got the bag.
They get the bag.
Dogstar is DGS. No, Dogstar is XTAR. XTAR. Here, I'll post it in the chat for y'all. I mean, once again, it is a meme coin, but it's like a utility meme coin that Stellar and AQUA look like they're supporting with like it's like one of those meme coins that they just want to feature for DeFi stuff. So that's what I'm excited about with Dogstar. But you're seeing other meme coins being generated mostly by this one like system called Stellar Skull. They're just printing out freaking cryptos on the XLM ecosystem. I'm sure XLM is annoyed as hell with that spam, without a doubt. But you know, there's definitely some interesting little gems that could be found in the depths of the deep reds of the micro caps on XLM. Yeah, Dogstar XTAR. That little red dog's running all over the place. You can provide liquidity with Dogstar and XLM and make passive XStar and AQUA rewards hourly payouts into your LOBSTR wallet. Guys, this is the future of crypto that's happening here. Hopefully we get to see streaming payments eventually. Like every time you're reloading your wallet, the amount is a different amount that's, you know, added to your wallet. Like that's what's going to be so crazy. But being able to get hourly payouts, I think this is a big differentiator from things like the Cosmos ecosystem and other ones. Like hourly payouts is going to be, I'm interested to see what they're going to do with this in the XLM ecosystem and Storebar.
In the future, that's how it's going to be when you go to work. You're going to get
Right.
paid every day. You're no longer going to get a bi-weekly or a monthly
Right.
paycheck. You're just going to get paid and taxed every single day.
Yeah.
Yo, I got a question, bro.
What's that?
What makes a crypto correlate? What makes, because like XLM doesn't move unless XRP moves. There's like correlation with the price movement.
Right.
What makes that correlation? Is it the blockchain? Is it the field that it is? Like what makes that correlation happen?
Jed McCaleb, the main character in our world. We're all just RPCs. It's Jed McCaleb's world. He's freaking Neo. He's the McCloud. Right, so that's the correlation there, Tails. But it has no excuse, man. XLM should be running
That's
and
what
showing
I'm saying. It
itself
should be running,
apart
bro. No
from
lawsuit,
XRP.
nothing.
Right, it has no excuse. You can't do anything to a nonprofit foundation. I mean, you can obviously if they're breaking like serious legal things, but doesn't look like, you know, Stellar has any impact on the XLM ecosystem and what's going on there. And now we're starting to see some growth, and it's just ridiculous.
You think it's regulation? You think regulation?
Yeah, it's
is
gotta be,
something?
dude. I mean, they're one of those government cryptos, and so they're maybe one of the chosen ones, and they're boring as hell, right? So they're doing their job of like, you know, squeezing out the masses from those cryptos. I think next year is going to be like, I'm very excited to see, like just how we saw Solana in 2019 up to where it's at right now. I'm excited to see where XLM is going to be in 2026, you know, end of 2025 even. Like the snowball effect for this ecosystem is going to be awesome.
Solana was $7 for the longest time.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it was like 102. It was like $150, $200.
Yeah, that should move quick.
Right.
And it's like, what the hell happened to Solana? I thought Solana was dead. Like after like the network crashed like twice, everyone's talking smack about it. Price goes down. It goes back to where it was, $7. All of a sudden it goes to $200. And I was like, what the hell?
Yeah, and then if XRP crashed or something, shit, it'd be like a penny or something because everybody fucking sell it.
It's fucking.
Yo, I want to thank y'all for coming in. Gerald has a question that I think is interesting. Have y'all heard about NFTs for athletes? As they succeed, their value increases. Like that's kind of
legit.
I mean, that's crazy.
That brings like another dynamic to trading cards, where your trading card goes up in value based on the performance of your athlete.
Yeah, but it's bigger than athletes. It could be like, you know, somebody who makes music. It could be somebody who does art.
Yeah,
it could be anything really.
As the network of the person goes up, the value of their whatever the merchandise, whatever you're holding, goes up as well with it.
That's why there's so much opportunity, like in the field of music, in the field of art, like in entertainment. Because if you already have like a fan base, you already have the people that support you. You have that place there. You can do anything. You can take a shit and then take a picture of it, and then somebody that's your fan will buy that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so easy to make money if you have that.
They bought that bitch's bathwater. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I'm not about to buy no bathwater. Fuck that, bro.
That Daphne chick, remember they bought her bathwater.
That's sick.
People will buy
This
anything.
is sick
Right?
ass.
Damn, but dude, like if an athlete has a big game, his like NFT moons, and you probably want to sell it because like, you know, they always like fluctuate. They could get injured. Sentiment could get low about the NFT.
Yeah, I think we're moving into an era where we'll be able to sell moments.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
for sure.
Like you'll be able to like something like the whole thing
In
experience.
AR too, like in augmented reality, you'll have the whole 3D.
Like a basketball game that's in a stadium, right? And the whole
Yeah.
thing was recorded on through a digital twin. So as the game was going on, it was being uploaded on a digital version of the whole game itself in real time. All the plays, all the moves, all the reaction, the crowds, all everything, right? Now those moments are sold to people who paid for a seat, right? And then that can be sold as a moment. So now you can place yourself maybe in a VR headset, maybe in your Apple Vision, and experience that moment in that stadium of how it
From
was.
POV too.
Yeah, see what I'm saying? So we'll be exchanging moments in time. It's gonna be
Yeah, I
could be
crazy.
think
in
people's
God mode in
idea of
that moment.
NFTs are limited, bro. 'Cause most people think of like, you know, just a pixel work or some kind of gorilla or some shit, but really it's like a digital contract. Like, say if I was Nike and I was like, okay, I'm gonna sell 100 NFTs of this new Jordan that's about to come out, and everybody who buys this NFT can get 30% off their Jordan if they go buy it. They just have to show it. You know, it's something that gives promotion and value to what they already have. You know.
Yeah. Phantom said which cubic? Cubic is not on the stellar lobster
Yeah,
wallet.
people keep saying they find it on
It's
Lobster,
the
and
wrong,
I
that's the
just don't
wrong
think there's a
one.
direct connection with them yet.
Qubit is its own chain and it has its own wallet.
Yeah. Dude, that thing's growing, man. They created an AI system that's going to use the information from the cubic miners to feed to true AI like judgment and
You know,
stuff like that. Very interesting.
someone asked a really good question. So you know how Bitcoin, so you know how miners get paid to figure out a calculation? What the hell are they calculating?
Right.
Does anyone even know the answer to that?
No.
So Bitcoin is just out here doing some kind of computing, calculating some kind of algorithm, some kind of equation,
Some
at
math
that,
problems, like
right?
impossible math
But
problems
we
to
don't
crunch,
even
and they
know
get
what kind
harder
of
and
problem
harder.
it's solving. What the
So
Yeah,
hell?
is
that's some
Bitcoin
crazy
the
shit.
ultimate AI? Is that what you're saying?
Has Bitcoin been data harvesting ever since its inception?
Yeah, that's maybe what it's been doing instead. We keep saying energy, but it's really been data.
It has been data
That
harvesting.
would be so crazy.
The calculations is just cracking everyone's passwords, cracking.
Dude, that would be the ultimate twist. Alchemist would love that, man. He would be like, I told y'all Bitcoin and go fishing, man. BTC leader in RWA, DPIN, AI, just everything. BTC's been the one the whole time.
No one even knows what the hell BTC's calculate. What BTC's calculating. Everyone just says Bitcoin, 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 but no one even knows what it does, or why it does what it does, or why is it even doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's just there.
Yeah, they don't care, bro. It's worth 60,000, bro. They don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
just because it's the price, because some manufactured price, everyone's going head over heel over something. It's ridiculous. That's stupid. It has
It's
nothing
maybe something only the machine can
It doesn't-
understand. And when we get into the era of machine-to-machine payments, they'll either be like, yeah, this is really dumb what Bitcoin's even calculating. We don't need it. Or this is gold.
Yeah, this is quote unquote digital gold. It's like, what the
Yeah.
hell? How does that even make sense?
Yeah, so then when they tokenize gold, then what are they gonna call it? It's a store of value. All right, for sure.
Yeah, it's a store of value. It's good for your
Yeah. What
retirement.
does BTC do again?
Crazy.
It's changed so much in what it does. It was meant
Makes
to be
high
a
energy
peer-to-peer
prices.
electronic payment system.
Yeah, they'll
And
only
then
be.
now it's a store of value.
You could say the same thing about freaking year finance. You could say the same thing about SFIN. You could say the same thing about Quant. Bro, there's only so many mag. There's only like 2,200 mag. And that's
Man,
Dude.
you can say the same thing about a piggy bank, bro. It's a store of value. You put value in it, it's gonna store that shit. Doesn't mean it's the best technology, but I mean, shit. People give shit value, and the hype for
people go
crypto started with Bitcoin. So
Dude, and Bitcoin, what's funny is like XRP community does get a lot of like flack for like, well, if you guys have all these banking partnerships, like why isn't the price higher? Right? Well, dude, if BTC just got BlackRock, how come the price isn't $1 million per token?
Yeah.
How come it hasn't? How come it's, how come it hasn't continued moonshotting? Like, how come Ethereum isn't moonshotting after beating the SEC and getting ETF approval? Like,
yeah, people are saying that Bitcoin has regulatory clarity and all this other garbage, which is not even true, right? And then, but it hasn't done anything in 9 years. It hasn't done anything with all its everything, with no restrictions. It hasn't done nothing. Hasn't solved any kind of problems. It hasn't taken over any kind of payment network. It hasn't replaced any kind of payment network. Hasn't replaced anything. It only costs people money. What's the point? Give up.
game over, man. Just flip the switch off on Bitcoin and flip the switch on XRP, man.
What's the point?
Dude, I mean, what are they calculating?
What do you
They
calculate?
could just be picking their bellies.
man, what do you guys think about the SEC just giving Ethereum a pass like that?
I think
You think a Ripple's gonna?
Shady
You think
stuff's
something
going
gonna come
down,
with
man.
Ripple?
They're
They
100%
just trying to.
on their own ass. That's why they're going after Ripple. Because it's okay, bro. Ripple and Trump are in the same position, right? So Ripple, you have the Fugger family, right? And then with Trump, you have the correlations to the Germans and the Scottish lineage, right? Both lineage don't connect to the Italian lineage, which is controlling the world today, the Italian Jews or whatever, right? Which is the Orsinis, right? And every other president is related to every other president through a lineage of some sort like that, right? But just like Ripple and just like Trump, these people have no correlation to the old world. These people are the new one. So, with that being said, SEC will always cover their ass, right? Because anything that's going to lead to them, anything that's going to lead to a Fed audit or audits in general, or any kind of corruption that's going to lead to exposing themselves, bro, they don't want that kind of attention. So they'll just put it underneath the rug. But here's the kicker. I believe that when Trump comes back, he's going to be the one going after Gary because he never liked Gary to begin with because of all the stuff that he helped Hillary do. So I think it's all a show, bro, to be honest.
It definitely is a show. There's a big narrative going down of how, how crypto's going to break into the mass adoption rank. And it looks like there's a very long perspective here with what they've been, the narrative for XRP and specifically with Ripple, and maybe some of the other ones that have been, dude, like Dragon Chain, right? They've been sued by the SEC as well. They were created by Disney's open source. They could be a little bit of a Trojan horse type of thing going on here where nobody's even acknowledging this micro cap crypto. But dude, if we get regulatory clarity, things work out for Ripple, things work out for Dragon Chain. I mean, and other ones that have been sued by the SEC. I mean, maybe those were the chosen ones, hence why they were chosen by the SEC at first.
You think they came out with the Ethereum thing because something's coming out from the Ripple case soon, and they're trying to,
probably,
set themselves up?
Yeah. Hell yeah, definitely.
Dude, what if they try to dampen the blow? They're like, see, okay, we made it seem like there wasn't that much of a reaction to the Ethereum case. Now, if we roll out the Ripple one, it'll mitigate like the pump or like manipulate the pump.
Could be, right?
That's what I think.
Could be. Because
they'll just keep like
it's all politics.
XRP's the one, man. For them to be doing all this crazy stuff, it's like,
yeah,
it's gonna melt faces, man. There's gonna be a oh my lord moment with XRP.
Yeah, we're running into the end of the timeline too, for where they can't really do anything else but implement.
Yeah. I think it's funny, like the narrative they push with Bitcoin with like, oh, the halving, Bitcoin's gonna go to 100K. Oh, this, oh, that. And everything happened and yet the prices went back down and nothing happened. And everyone who was buying in waiting for Bitcoin to go to 100K, it never happened. Like the ETFs, right? People are like, oh, the ETF's gonna send Bitcoin to 100,000, Bitcoin to 100,000 by the summer. It's still gonna happen, no doubt.
So
You know,
do you
all
think the Ethereum ETF is going to affect the market, or you
bro, these
think it's just going
ETFs
to be
don't
hype?
mean shit. They don't affect nothing. They have nothing to do
Nothing,
with
bro.
anything, bro. They're their own fucking product. This is own industry. It has nothing to do with crypto.
Yeah, man. I mean, ETF in 2025, looking like for XRPL. I mean, dude, it looks like Solana is going to be the one to help break through to the mainstream with the Saga phone, all the meme hype and love that it's getting, and then possibly getting the next ETF after Ethereum. This could really, very interesting what we're seeing here with Solana getting such a fast track. Like this project's covering so much ground, you guys, in such a short span of time. It's frightening. Like it
Bro,
could surpass Ethereum in the next bull cycle and maybe be the number 2 spot ahead of Ethereum.
did you
That's the crazy potential we're dealing with here.
did you see a video I posted about how they can reevaluate gold overnight?
What?
Bro, they can do that shit overnight. They can just reevaluate gold, and that would change the game.
I mean, they
That would.
reevaluated it before. It's not like they haven't. So
Yeah,
they
they can
definitely could do it again.
reevaluate it. So think about
Dude,
this.
reevaluate it to $1
Reevaluate it.
million per. Let's
They
go.
can reevaluate it. Treasury can come out with their own token, right? Like the digital dollar or whatever, and they can back that digital dollar to RLUSD, and then the RLUSD can be traded on the network. But that would push some prices up. That would get some price action from that for sure. Because it's
Yo,
moving towards
Trump
your
becomes president. He executive orders gold
Yup.
standard back. Bow tokenized gold reevaluated. Everything moves on XRP and all the other transforms. Easy.
Easy
He already
peasy.
has Ripple in the executive order 13772. Why would he have it in there? He already knows about Ripple. It's not
Oh,
like it's something that's, so it's just a matter of time, bro, really. But Biden administration not about to have that shit. So we just gotta wait until shit happens.
and that's what he said that by November 5th. He said by November 5th, he's like, we're gonna take back our country or whatever, blah blah blah, that he said. But I think we're just gonna see it all through. I think we're gonna see it through November. We're just gonna have to wait it through until next year, until March, because March is Fedwire, and that's happening regardless. So they have to gear up for Fedwire.
Have you heard of Gari Network? We got somebody asking about Gari Network. I got to check that one out. We'll put that in the shout outs.
No, never heard of it.
Shout out to Blue Crew. Oh, let me get. Here we go.
Yep.
That's the goal, man. That's the goal. All right. Let me get back. Having a little fun with the StreamYard, y'all. All right. We got our tiger selves, man. We're just chilling. We're just waiting for our next deep red opportunities, man. We're not scared of these freaking sell-offs, man. We know how vital digital currencies are to these freaking robots. They know how to play with the algorithm of emotions, man, but they don't know how to play with the Blue Crew, that's for sure.
I'm waiting for that 7 cents HBAR again. It's at 8 right now.
Ooh, dude, if they give us if they give us a nickel freaking HBAR, they don't know what they're doing. They don't know what they're doing.
At a nickel HBAR, I'm getting hella, bro. Like on some real, I'm getting hella.
Dang it, what was the crypto I was gonna add to that list that somebody just shouted out? Gari Network, okay.
These nuts.
Got him.
These nuts crypto. Do you guys own any Trump memes?
No, hell no. All that shit is fake.
Yeah, man. Freaking meme tokens are just insane, dude. I'm trying to just be selective with the ones that I have and just like freaking having $5 in them or whatever, $10 in them. Something like that. Just treating them like a lottery ticket.
You can literally pump your own bags, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
I know it's absurd, dude. I mean,
with your own token, You can push your own token and then say, hey, I'm gonna burn like 50% of the supply. And
And
just
then you
burn,
just run.
you know, the value goes up. And just be like, everyone use the network and go
So
stake.
terrible, man.
And then boom, burn another 25%, and everyone is getting rich. And just be like, all right, everyone withdraw or like unstake. We bought a shift to another coin.
That's that
Boom.
magic carpet ride.
Yeah, boom, just burn another like 15%. Everyone can make good gains and be like, oh, we're shifting to the new coin. Come out with the new coin and do the same thing again.
Dude, they're just
Really
going to burn all the cryptos and merge into one of them. They're just going to be like, yep, all these projects are done. We're merging into just Bitcoin. It's just going to be Bitcoin for everything now.
Yeah,
With
I
all the
remember
use
when I got in
cases of all
crypto,
these other
there was only
blockchains.
10,000 cryptos, bro.
Dude, there's like millions of cryptos, man. These machines could process things like so differently than we can. So maybe they need all these digital assets to do things, right? Like,
I'm
but dude,
convinced that there's like there's Discord groups or there's like Telegram groups of people that do that. That
yeah,
just like pump and
they just
dump
pump
full
it
of
up.
coins. That it's like, yeah, they're like, yeah, we're gonna pump this coin, get ready, and then everyone goes and posts about it on their X account, and everyone gets hyped about it, and and stupid ass influencers see it, and they start
And
posting
they
about it, like,
dump.
oh, I want this coin, you know, they're posting on their page, and all these people already sold out.
Dude, it's the worst, bro, man. Like, it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
people definitely doing that.
not everybody's J Roy. Not everybody's J Roy. We know J Roy. That guy is like, he's almost as great as Jed McCaleb, dude. But Jed McCaleb's the main character. J Roy's just a really good NPC in the world of Jed McCaleb.
Hell yeah.
D who. But yeah, Jam Tune.fm, I think, is the Jam token, if I'm not mistaken, from the HBAR ecosystem.
Yeah,
It might be something else. It might be with Algorand. But yeah, that's a good shout out right there, Phantom Beat. The Audius news that we got with Solana today for getting payments to your Coinbase or Phantom for your work on Audius. Tails, what do you think, man, as like a music creator here? Like, what do you think with what's going on with Audius of being able to get payments for tracks being bought or albums being bought, getting Audius payments to your Coinbase or your Phantom?
Man, I like the idea of decentralized music, man, just where they're going,
Right.
like, period. Even what, like, Gala got going, it just gives the artists more ability to control their own content. They don't have a label telling them what to do, and they don't have them taking part of their money. I just like the freedom that it gives them, and it makes these labels. Well, eventually, it's going to make these labels, make better deals to keep their artists happy. But I think it's a good thing, man. Crypto payments for anything artwork or anything entertainment is a definitely must do for sure.
I think crypto and the blockchain will like speedline the music industry when it comes to qualifying people, because I think what they can do is, you know how like we have dating apps? I think there'll be talent apps just like that, where people just like scan through an app and just pick their talent, and whatever talent that whoever person they pick, they just bring them on board, cast them, see how they are, try them out, and then they'll just send them the smart contract, and then boom, you're onboarded. And then whenever the employer, the person wants, the person you're working with, they'll just cancel the contract if something goes, out of bounds or whatever. But it'll just speedline everything. So like in the future, I can just see like a bunch of just random famous people coming for like a few weeks, going away. Some newer famous person comes in 6 months, goes away, another one, just because the whole process is streamlined.
Yeah, plus it's making, being a fan more personalized, It's
Yeah.
like if you're getting a certain amount of these tracks and you own it, you feel like you're a part of something bigger than just, you
It's funny
liking the song,
So you know how like you have the Marvel universe, like you have Marvel, right? And then you have a whole bunch of like different movies within Marvel, the Marvel universe. I think that's what labels will turn into be, where people are fans of labels and fans of the different universes that they provide. You get what I'm saying? Like, you know how Marvel has like you know, Black Panther universe and you know, Captain America, whatever. That's like different genres of music or like different artists, and people are fans of those people. So people will just be fans of labels.
Yeah, man. What do you
That's
think about the
interesting.
metaverse?
Like,
What do you think how the metaverse is going to actually turn out?
Just like that, where you go into the metaverse and there's labels, and you can visit different worlds based off labels and see different artists and stuff like that. It'll be like the corporate world today, but where you can actually go visit the brand.
that's going to be,
Yeah.
it's like, I think streaming payments is being, you know, not really expected in like a lot of future outlooks of things, right? Especially with payments. Like, I think streaming payments is going to be really big, and that's going to change how we view like subscription models, right? So, I mean,
I'm convinced cash doesn't survive. I'm more convinced that cash doesn't freaking survive for like. I don't think cash survives for like another. I think cash is only around for maybe like another 20 years, 30 years max. But I think over the next 15 to 20 years, it'll fade away for sure.
yeah, like digital payments is going to be the way.
Everything will be streamlined, bro, with all digital because it's so
Yeah.
much easier.
It's getting so fluid already, man. Just imagine when it's like that friction between like what you want to do with the tech is just so minimalized, and you're just able, you know, it's just gonna be like so fluid. It's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be like looking at high-end graphics in 4K on your phone, and you know, just all that type of stuff.
We're in the pre-cyborg era.
Yeah.
This is pre-cyborg. This is before we decide that we want to blend and be one. This is like pre-transhumanism.
Dude, totally. I was saying the other day that people are going to find our knowledge valuable, not just because of like digital assets and stuff, but like for being people that remember a world that didn't have internet in it, right? Like we all grew up and got to experience a world that had no internet connection whatsoever. So people are not going to really understand our perspective too much. They're going to be understanding people who do come from the internet era, but like we're going to be like ancient to these people, but they're going to love all the like perspective and memories that we bring from that time and stuff.
Yeah. They'd be like, dang, you guys were around when you had dial-up? What was that like?
Like it's going to look so cool to them to see humans when they weren't plugged in, right?
Yeah.
Like because humans already have nostalgia built into them. That anything that gives them access to like the world pre-internet is going to be like an adventure for them. It's going to be a it's so funny.
Be a game, bro. All those experiences will just be turned into a game, a virtual reality.
Yeah. Experience. Oh my god! So you're literally still plugged in, but you're playing a game that helps you get the experience of being unplugged.
You're playing a plugged-in game of how not to be plugged in. What it feels like to be not plugged in.
Man, blockchain, robotics, and AI, bro. When they get together, it's a wrap, bro.
And you'll exchange digital things that you're exchanging with your like digital money, but you want to make it seem like you're actually really exchanging the things.
I think private thoughts go away, bro. I think that we're moving into like a hive mind.
Transparency.
Yeah, where it's like everyone can hear everyone's thoughts. Everyone is thinking the same thing. Everyone's on the same page. Everyone's interacting with each other like through your Neuralink or through whatever, through just, you know, internet of bio nano things. Everyone's just connected.
Right. Freaking crazy, man.
It's kind of scary if you ask me.
100 ancient. Yeah, we're going to be viewed as like just these ancient people. They're like, what? You knew of a time pre-internet before we could even elongate human life? You knew of that time?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I still have my mom's rotary dial phone.
Changed, though.
I punished my nephew taking his cell phone and making him have to use it. That's funny. Use this old phone. You can't use your cell phone. Check Goku and Dragon Ball on Hashpack swap. Oh man, I'm loving it. Loving the HBAR DeFi calls out there. That's awesome, Crypto. Nice. Goku and Dragon Ball on Hashpack.
When was the last time you guys looked for the house phone?
Right?
Bro, I don't even have a house phone,
I
bro.
don't even have a house. I mean, I'm in my
You
apartment. So.
heard the house phone ring.
Yo, if that shit ever rang, bro, that shit have scared the hell out of me. I ain't
Right?
gave nobody that number in years, bro.
Who's calling my phone? Who's calling my house? How'd you get
Yeah,
That's
it?
man, I
so
remember
bad.
having that long, super long cord to go all the way to the room when I was trying to talk to a little shorty at nighttime. And then
Yeah.
moms would get on the other phone, like get off the phone, you be embarrassed as hell. Yeah,
That's so,
man.
bro. People don't even know about that.
So much has changed, but it's been a lot of time too that took for us
Hell
to
yeah,
go
it
from
will.
those house phones to this phone being everything.
Yeah.
Crypto Tails, blockchain, robotics, and AIs will, when they get together, it's a wrap, bro, for sure. I mean, dude, they're coming into our economy and they're going to get these drops, right? They're going to be working for our drops, luckily, but other people are going to be competing with freaking machines that could do micropayments, y'all. And it's going to be hard for them to make that digital money. They're going to have to be plugged in all the time to make drops of value. And luckily, we'll already have plenty of drops for lifetimes. Phantom Beat, what's up, dude? Remember having to use dial up for my Dreamcast? Oh man, I miss that console. Dreamcast was cool.
Bro, Taxi. That taxi
Taxi.
game.
Oh
Oh,
man, that was
Crazy
fun.
Taxi?
Crazy
Hell
Taxi,
yeah.
bro. It was hella fun.
Reckless, man. That was a
I
reckless
used to
game,
like
dude.
Soul Calibur.
Oh, so
Soul
Calibur.
Calibur, yeah.
Yeah, so Calibur.
Tekken, all those games, man. Dude, I mean, freaking Crypto Tales here, Street Fighter 2 freaking extraordinaire
Oh
over
yeah,
here.
man. I'm a Street Fighter guru, bro.
This guy is freaking kicking my butt over in freaking Sacramento on Street Fighter, man. I'm happy it wasn't like drops weren't on the line, man. But if they were, dude, I'd probably be trying to scoop up some other deep reds very quickly.
Nice.
Man, that's probably the field I would want to get into as far as like crypto, like the gaming, bro, because there's so much money in gaming, bro, and there's so many ways to implement crypto. If you want to do micropayments for different, collectibles in the game, or just on some basic attention, you get some crypto for it. Like there's multiple
Right.
ways, and I just like the opportunity that it gives you. So
Bro,
that's
you
Dude,
know,
I
it's
definitely
love
one.
you say
being
that
able to
because
rent out your NFT, like your gaming NFT, being able to rent it out to other players, like especially if you have like a very unique NFT and like other players want to be able to like use it in like certain matches while you're not playing. Like, dude, it's like, yeah, it's still such early days, even in the gaming world of
yeah,
things. And like now we're going to be bringing in value with gaming. Like, no wonder people are going to want to be in the metaverse so much because there's just going to be like it is that new frontier already, right? Like we have opportunities at some metaverse currencies ourselves here for possibly some that may be real metaverse currencies, like the big deal, like Ready Player One type of metaverse cryptos there.
check this
But
out, bro.
yeah,
Imagine. So I was playing Pokemon because I was playing Pokemon Black because I got the emulator, and every time this dude's making money on these Pokemon battles, I'm like, damn, this could have been real money. This could have been a crypto coin that this dude's generating while playing this game. And I'm like, exactly what Tayl's talking about. Like
You could have got paid right now.
all these old school games that we used to get all these like Sonic with the tokens and like Mario with the coins. That could have been like a blockchain game with tokens. That could have been real money. You know what I mean? You
right,
could have cashed
yeah,
out.
Yeah. It would incentivize people to play more, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
that's
dude,
the whole idea of
the
making a game.
replayability. Yeah, exactly, man.
Imagine all those hours you spent on Tetris, or like you spent on Crash Bandicoot. All those peaches you collected, all you got nothing for it. You could have got something.
All those
We're in an era where you can get something for it now. Like that's crazy.
Dude, and then like thinking about cash back type of things, the like if you're in micropayments and cash back type of things, imagine for like every experience you're doing, you're at least getting like a little bit of a token paid back to you or something like that, or if your money paid
Bro,
back to you over time.
imagine that you're playing GTA and you're playing GTA and your money is in the bank, but you get to choose what bank your money's in because different banks and different cities and different areas have different interest rates. So while you're
Right.
playing the game, you're earning more money on your money while you're playing the game. So in the
Oh
game,
my God.
it's like more realistic where you're actually earning money on your money, right?
Yo,
Because
So
people wouldn't go
crazy.
to
Why,
work,
why
bro.
do
Just play
people
fucking
want
games
banking
all day.
services in video games? Come on now. What's going on?
that's what I'm saying. Like, you
People
can
just want to live in the gaming world, man. They just want to
have a
be able to
cross,
use a joystick and
bro.
go wherever and
That's the
With
do
way to move
normal
them
life.
way faster to it.
bro, with blockchain and everything, you can remove the bridge between physical and digital banking and just make it just banking. The same banking experience that you have in a game is the same banking experience you have in the real world.
Crazy.
Imagine that.
Intertwined, right?
Huh?
Damn, man. And this is all dependent on ISO 20022 messaging being the real deal Holyfield for the payments, the future of payments, right? Because that's what's going to allow for things like micropayments and data and value being married together. That's why I keep saying, like, dude, we're still at like the starting line, if anything. And Ripple, they've been stretching the whole time, right? The other ones are going like this, like acting as if they're running the race, but they're still behind the starting line, right?
Imagine that you're playing GTA and everything that you bought in GTA is an NFT, and when you go
Yeah.
play a new GTA, it just hops over because you're no longer signing in with your PlayStation or your Xbox. You could sign in with your PlayStation Xbox, but you have a wallet connected to that username. So now whatever you have is on your ledger that you physically can hold and transfer to a new account, to a new game.
Yeah, it's the same like when you sign into like a PlayStation or something. You have your username or your account, and then like you said, that account, whatever game you play, it has a wallet, and every game you play just adds to the wallet.
Yeah, but like if someone deletes, like for example, like there's so many videos online where these like these women are going and destroying their man's game console, and then all the money they spend on the game console in their account gets lost, right? Well, you can get rid of that altogether by putting in a blockchain wallet within that mix. Now everything that you spend on a game on download packages or whatever is on your ledger. So no matter what happens to the game or what happens to the console or whatever happens, you can always load yourself back up. You know what I mean? So that way
That's
people are not
getting
just
so nuts. So,
wasting
like
time.
your life in a game is like an account that you
Yeah.
have.
Yeah. So you're not wasting your time anymore just because you spend hella hours getting all those things, right? So now it's actually worth something where it's like, damn, that fool spent that much hours getting all those perks. Now it's on that ledger. So now he's more valuable in a gaming world, right? So it's like seeing value from a different perspective in in a digital perspective in a metaverse type landscape.
And you know, like how they have leaderboards in games and stuff like that. Like, what if like if you're one of the early adopters of the game and you've been playing the game for a good while and you've gotten yourself to the top of the leaderboard, like you're earning passive income based on your status in the leaderboard. Like it increases the amount of rewards that you're getting in the game for
Yeah.
playing, and like could be
Just
very
like,
interesting.
just like Uphold did with X punks and did the different tiers depending how much holdings you had. You got a different NFT where you're a general, sergeant, or whatever. You could be the same thing for the game. The first players that come in are general, or whatever, and their ranking just goes higher as long as they keep playing. So it's like a reward system. So now, whatever you're spending your time on, whatever you're playing, it's actually worth it. You're not just wasting your life away.
Freaking yeah,
Change your shit,
exactly,
bro.
man. And
I'm telling
that's
you,
that's
this
what's gonna be so funny. They'll look back at this gaming era and be like, "What? You guys spent all that time on games without actually even earning anything?"
Yeah.
Yeah, they want
Right?
people locked into the
I don't think,
metaverse anyway, so that's like the
Right.
perfect
They want
way
us plugged in all the time.
incentivizing, bro.
I don't think people are not looking at blockchain and all this stuff in the correct way. They're just looking at a way how to get quick money. But if they really see what the technology provides and what all this stuff actually enables, it's I don't think like for me, I really don't want to sell because I know what I hold, right? Because I know like over time it's gonna, just by holding it, it's gonna pay itself off, right? Because not a lot of people will be able to, because of diminishing supplies and how stuff works. But yeah, this is bigger than just money for sure.
Oh yeah, and I mean, if you guys seen the movie Free Guy, I recommend it. It's, you know, basically, and like, you know, the show Upgrade and all that stuff. Like, dude, it's like as if you're living in the metaverse and how it's so intertwined with your life. They're already giving you previews of that. Like, they're setting up future generations for that. And the funny thing is we'll be like old farts, right? So we're like just gonna be like, yeah, we were talking about this back in a YouTube channel. Right.
We were watching Black Mirror and they said it.
Right. Like to the current generation at that time, they're just going to be like, whoa, that's so crazy. That movie back in the day called it. That's so nuts. But they're not going to even they're not even going to know that like that's how they just prepared humanity for this type of world, you know, like just this, you know, what's it called? You know, I guess like pre-recognition or pre-preparation or something for living in the metaverse. Ready Player One, right? Free Guy.
Man,
what's another great metaverse movie? Tron, right? They're releasing another Tron movie that's going to be coming out soon, so there'll probably be some metaverse hints in there.
You remember that one? You remember that movie? You remember that one time the guy played GTA 5? He played what did he play? He played Need for Speed, or he played some game, right? And then he got a contract with Nissan. And then he became a race car driver, and then they made a movie about him because he spent all that time on a game. Isn't it crazy how sometimes playing a game can amount to something and it's not a waste of time? Some shit, huh?
I love it. I love it. I think I know what that was a response to. Shout out to WEF Patsy, part of the Bash Brothers, coming on in. Shout out to you, man. Appreciate you. You'll get higher multipliers or rarer drop accessibility. Yeah, man. Like, they're going to gamify your life. Your life is going to be a game. And you're going to be going in and out of games to earn drops. And machines are just going to be farming your data, just like they're farming our data right now anyway. They're just going to be farming that data, man, turn it into value. They're going to be making a ton of drops off your data. And fortunately, hopefully for us, those machines are going to need our drops without a doubt, because we're going to own whole XRPs, whole XLMs. They're just going to be mining for stroops and drops, these machines, and seeing those things as valuable. That's how we got drones.
A couple of my dust wallets.
Yep. Spy Kids 3D game over as a gem. Yep, that's a good one too, dude. And that was super early days. I mean, they were already telling you.
I'm gonna head out, bro. It was good.
Oh, for sure, for sure. Appreciate you jumping on in, nerdy man.
Yeah, I'm about to hop out too, bro. I gotta eat.
Hell yeah.
I got you, Crypto Tales. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for going in for this next for this hour here. We got Legendary Dave coming on in to substitute for you guys. Appreciate you coming in. Once again, Nerdy has an awesome YouTube channel. If you guys don't know about Nerdy's YouTube channel, I'd recommend checking it out. And then Crypto Tales as well has a great YouTube channel. I recommend checking out those two. Those guys are awesome. They're always bringing the bullishness. We got Legendary Dave, Hulk Green Giant, jumping on in. What's up, Legendary Dave? Good to see you, dude.
Shit, I'm too late, man. I missed the party.
You missed you came in as they're like, okay, all right, peace out, bye.
Oh shit. Yeah, as I'll do it to Nerd. But yeah.
No.
Yeah,
what's up, man? How you doing, dude? Have you been enjoying the XLM DeFi? Have you been enjoying the AQUA just flowing?
Yeah, man. It's funny. I get every hour, you get a little message from LOBSTR saying, "Oh, here's another 150 AQUA. Here's another 50 every hour."
Isn't it ridiculous, man? I love it, bro. I love these hourly payouts.
And then once
honestly,
a day,
I don't want to get minute by minute payouts. Like, I don't want notifications minute by minute. So the hourly is just perfect.
Yeah, you'd have to shut it off at that point. But yeah.
But yeah, it's like Christmas every hour. You're just like, sweet, cool,
sweet.
Thank you.
Yeah, another one. There's another one. There's another one.
Oh,
you know,
thank you, Dogstar. Thank you, Arthur.
Yeah, that could be dollars eventually, or more. You know, like that was another $150. There's another.
Right.
Just daily while you're sleeping. You know, while you're.
It's beautiful, dude. I think that, you know, with all the other staking protocols that, you know,
they're banging your wife. You look at your phone. There's another $150. I mean, just going at it. Just
Yeah, you're just going at it, and you're even feeling better after that notification. You get so hyped up that that notification came up. You're like, damn, we're going to be so rich. We're going to have kids tonight. We're going to make some kids tonight. That's what's happening. You're doubling down on how confident with Aqua.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's just good.
What do I do with my Aqua in LOBSTR? I mean, dude, you can make it work for you, man. You could be putting Aqua to XLM pools to make some passive Aqua. I recommend doing the DOGSTAR League where you could do Aqua and DOGSTAR pools and you get paid out in Aqua and DOGSTAR. You can also do DOGSTAR XLM pools and they pay you out in Aqua and DOGSTAR. You could freeze your Aqua and get governance votes and increased liquidity pool rewards, boosts in your liquidity pool rewards. Aqua is boundless. Aqua is boundless. You can do whatever you want with your Aqua. It is the liquidity engine of the Stellar ecosystem.
There's even raffles. So you can go on these, do raffles with it.
Yeah, bribes, right? Yeah.
Bribes, yep. Yep, Stellar X.
The Aqua must flow, and it has been flowing consistently for a good time, dude. They're going to be coming out with their smart contract implemented AMM pools. I am excited for the DeFi beast that's in the 000 ranges right now, which is ridiculous, dude. Like, this thing is not even set up yet for what it's really building, right? Like, this stuff's going to be, you know, the full vision of Aqua, I think, is coming through sometime next year. Or like that's when we get a real taste of the DeFi beast that is building here, right? Like you're talking NFT marketplaces, you're talking more liquidity pools, you're talking more AMM rewards. Like this is just the beginning of the Stellar ecosystem in general and Aqua for sure.
Yeah, and even when you freeze that Aqua, you get that ice. Make sure you're putting that ice to work too.
Yeah,
and you can actually put that and vote on new coins and governance voting. You can upvote, you can downvote. So you got your upvote ice, you got your downvote ice, and you got your governance ice, and then you just got your ice.
Yeah, they got great incentives for participating in that ecosystem, and I'm really excited to see what they're continue to build out there.
Yeah, it's huge. It's so new. It's so cool.
Dude, and it's hourly payouts. Like you can, and some of the other DeFi products in the XLM ecosystem are doing these hourly payouts of DeFi. I don't know of any other ecosystem in crypto that's doing it to this rate. Like, and that you can unbond it at any time, which is awesome. Unless you freeze your Aqua, but for the LPs, that's massive.
Yeah, anytime. Yeah, I love the liquidity pools too.
Yeah,
it's just somewhere to put it while you got it.
Yeah,
like the only thing it is the impermanent loss. That's your risk. But if you see a big move coming, just like you said, you can pull it out of the pool right away. So you don't take it with the impermanent loss. You do have to watch it. It's not automatic, so you have to keep an eye on it. But if you got money in there, you're probably going to watch it. So
yeah, exactly.
But if you got a little bit in there, just let it ride, because it'll go up, go down. It all evens out. That's what it's guaranteed. That's what it does. It just equalizes the pair. If one goes up, you get more of the other, the lower one. That lower one, it comes back up. It's gonna trade in between that pair and just make them equal per the dollar value. So that's what's kind of cool about it, that it always does equal out.
Yeah, and I think it's such early days with these ecosystems that's why I like having a little bit in some of these pools to just be an early adopter, get to test it out, get to see what's going on here, maybe even add some fresh XLM on top of it. And dude, if we can really like strike oil here, we're talking about like passive income without even having to touch our XLM. Like if freaking Aqua goes to a penny, 2 pennies, like freaking Legendary is never going to have to touch any other crypto again, right?
Oh, no.
Like it's pretty ridiculous. So I mean, I'm not saying that it's going to go up there in this cycle or anything like that, but I definitely think it's an undervalued crypto that is showing utility constantly and being able to like manage to sending payouts to all these accounts hourly. It's a tremendous thing. I'm really excited for the utility of Stellar. Excited to see just where this growth for this ecosystem is going to go. They don't have gaming yet. They don't have like all the fun sugar and spice and everything nice on top of this thing yet, man. But they're building a hell of an DeFi ecosystem and infrastructure.
Yeah, usually a couple years at the most.
No. The votes are separate from being in the liquidity pools. Liquidity, you provide the liquidity through an AMM like Stellar Dex or DogStar, the DogStar app, or Faux DeFi Hub, right? The Phoenix DeFi Hub. But I'd recommend Stellar Dex to start off, and then just you could provide all the liquidity there. So you could pair up XLM with USDC and get some rewards from that. You could pair up AQUA and XLM. You get boosted rewards on those LPs, but if you wanted to start making like dual rewards, you can do pair ups of your XLM with DogStar and then be making DogStar and AQUA liquidity, and it's like at a pretty good yield for that. And then XShip, I mean, there's some meme coins there that you could be providing liquidity and actually earning payouts in the meme coins hourly too. But I'm only doing that with one of them with like Stroops, like with just pennies right now. And I'm hoping those pennies can get to like maybe $10 or something, and then just see what ends up happening with a $10 lottery ticket in one of the XLM meme tokens, right?
Well,
and especially if it's doing payouts, like I'll take it.
I'm huge in the memes right now, man.
Yeah.
I got all my other bags packed. Shit. I just sold my house, dude, and I got a nice profit. And
yeah.
I'm putting that to work. Yeah, I'm gonna rent.
There we go.
Yeah, so I'm sitting on a lot of money to throw it just at maybe stupid shit, but I think you get enough, you throw enough shit at the wall, it's gonna eventually hit something. Yeah.
Oh yeah, and you got the AQUA flowing consistently for you there, man. So you could just be adding on to some meme tokens with your AQUA rewards, and it's like you're not even, whatever, dude. It's a lottery ticket. Like this thing just kills 2 zeros. You're already in like tremendous profits,
Yeah, there's tons of other coins we got that sit back and even like Flare, Songbird, what else we got? Like,
dude, hey, wait, Legendary. I think XRP is dead, dude. I mean, Zeno's coming through here with some incriminating, evidence against Ripple, and this is not looking good for Ripple and Brad Garlinghouse, man. What do we think, Legendary? You think this is just smoke, or do you think this is just like another deception or distraction? What do we got? Zeno's coming in hot, like he usually does with the incriminate. Like, let me just say something negative about XRP and then bounce from the chat right after. Like, dude, you can hang out here, bro. Like nothing. Like we're cool with you hanging here, man. Like maybe not coming in so aggro all the time, but hey, if you like, it's good times and good vibes. And if that's what you're originally bringing with this info, then I appreciate it, man. We're open to it being right that, Ripple could be a scam. All these cryptos could be a scam. I hope they all see the promised land at the end of the day, though, as well. But Legendary, we got any, are we worried about this? Like, I mean, he's coming in with some good info here.
Well, I don't know. Was it verified? Is it?
It's Bank XRP posting it, so it looks like this is the end of how convenient with Trump going to prison. Now it looks like Brad Garlinghouse will go to prison.
I don't know who the fuck is Bank XRP.
I think Bank XRP is the YouTube channel, right? That one. If I'm not mistaken, I think they do post like some pretty good Ripple stuff. So interesting. Did they just post this like just now, Zeno?
Is this a prosecutor? Is this an attorney? Is this the California?
Yeah, a California judge ordered a lawsuit against Ripple, alleging securities laws by making misleading statements. I mean, dude, the deep state's going deep, man. SEC kind of said the same thing, right, to Ripple and what's going on. Crypto Navigator saying California judges are a joke. I love it.
I agree with 100% there. They are.
That's so good. That's so good, man. But hey, dude, like, dude, there's a lot of crypto projects that are possibly massively shady. Like, we're still at the starting line here. We don't we try to do our best to try to find the realest votes that we can, and yet they're still divisive. And XRP is certainly one of those. But Zeno, I hope that we talk about a lot of other cryptos here, man. We don't have to talk about XRP all the time. We could talk about other cryptos if you ever want to. CypherX said in a vid a day or two ago that one of these peeps is getting $80 a day in the AMM, and then said that the guy wanted to put 2K more to hit 100 a day. That means a 1% a day return. I like this. Dude, I like it too if you can make your money back as quickly as possible. If you can make your initial, that's really the whole goal with LPs, staking, interest and stuff like that, is that you want to make the amount that you invested into that platform, you want to make that initial supply back, or at least have it pump, so then you make your initial USD investment back with it. You want to play with house money as quickly as possible when you're doing staking stuff for LPs.
Yeah, these lawsuits are just money grabs. California, they're so broke. They'll do anything to get money. I mean, it's just ridiculous.
I mean, yeah, I mean, good share though there, Zeno. I appreciate it, man. We'll definitely, this could be a major turning point. Maybe some major FUD coming towards XRP or Ripple's direction. Wouldn't be surprised, dude. Like I've been saying, the dragon still needs to burn down the system. I think we're getting close, and we're seeing the inefficiencies of the traditional financial system, but it needs to burn down. We need the phoenix to rise from the ashes, and the narrative just gets more and more ridiculous, dude. It really honestly does. And we'll see what turns it's going to take. That is for sure. What's up, Apex Crypto? I appreciate you guys tuning in. We're going overtime here on the X and YouTube. I appreciate you guys showing support to the channel. It helps us grow. We're trying to make this, really represent this community well, trying to grow this community as much as possible, trying to hit 5K subscribers as soon as possible. I think we could do it by July. I mean, I know I'm really overly ambitious, but we got a tremendous community here. We're trying, we've been putting in the work day in and day out, and I hope you guys recognize that, and it helps, when we're seeing, the support through these streams for sure. Dude, Trump, gee, Diamond Hands are hilarious, man. Diamond Hands is a very good friend of mine. We're gonna make a good deal with Diamond Hands. Diamond Hands, new XRP, new to the XRP community. I've been in XRP for a long time, very long time. I knew about XRP, knew about Ethereum, knew about Tiny, Vidi, before anybody else knew about these cryptos. I knew they would get through regulations. We knew the show was going to go on with XRP. But look, I'm not going to accept a US CBDC. There's not going to be a CBDC here in this country. I love America. We love America. We love our companies here in America. Homegrown company like Ripple. Brad Garlinghouse, very good friend of mine. We've made a good deal with Ripple, and we're going to be using XRP as the token of choice for the US. We're going to use the RLUSD, as Brad Garlinghouse likes to call it, the real USD. We're going to use that instead of CBDCs. We're going to use a stable coin issued by a US company, not a stable coin issued by a government. Okay, GG's loaded with XRP. What's up, man?
Nice.
We got Diamond Hands jumping in. What's up, Diamond Hands? Hopefully you enjoyed that, my dude.
Oh, man, thank you, brother. It kills me every I love it. Crypto
China
president
wants the Bitcoin. China wants Bitcoin. BRICS wants the Bitcoin. They want to do CBDCs. They want to do their thing with CBDCs and Bitcoin. We are going to be first in crypto. We're going to support crypto companies in the US. We're going to support Coinbase, Grayscale, and Ripple Labs. Funny because Brad's getting sued. I mean, dude, it's like they're mirror images, Brad and DGT. Like, without a doubt, he's going to prison. Brad's going to prison. I mean, it's the Phoenix is going to have to rise very soon, man. Something's going to go down, dude. Like, this is the plot that has been set, right? What we're seeing, the FUD that's coming in, the bearishness in crypto in general. If all of these cryptos were so great, wouldn't they be higher now? Everybody always focuses on XRP. Well, they got all these banking connections. They got all this. Where's the utility? Where's the price? Dude, there's a freaking BTC ETF out there, and BTC is only at 60K with the amount of supply that it has, right? Shouldn't it be at like 100K plus already by now? Shouldn't it be at like 500K plus already by now? Shouldn't all these cryptos be much higher in terms of bullishness and sentiment? Yes, but the world doesn't make sense, right? So that's why we come in and take advantage of the freaking deep reds and take advantage of the low sentiment while it's here. Because we forget when the hype comes in, man. We forget when the hype comes in. Everybody's just boasting their token that made them gains, right? Everybody comes in on a different day saying, hey, my token did this, my token did that, right? All the tokens start winning, right? What's up, Nightly Cream? It's good to see you, man. What's up, Mel? What's up, dude?
Any other top 10 coin would be through the roof if it got the good news that XRP gets daily.
Right.
I mean, any one of them. But XRP, it doesn't go. I mean, we all know that. We watch it. So, I mean, there's something going on. We all know that.
Right.
When's it going to go? We don't know. Is it going to go? Who knows? I don't know.
Dude, I think there's one more major catalyst to come that could take us to maybe some lows that we didn't expect, because usually this stuff happens before a bullish moment happens, right? And so is this Brad Garlinghouse thing going, the California judge of Brad Garlinghouse thing, the catalyst? I mean, what's going to be that next catalyst that indicates, okay, this is like where bullishness starts to come right after, because they just made crypto look so bad, right? Is it going to be Solana being taken down? Is it going to be USDT? Like, what's that next catalyst that helps us go into this bull cycle?
Yeah, who knows, man. Yeah, maybe they'll get Brad for 34 felonies for not balancing his checkbook properly or something.
Right.
I mean, it's that crazy out there right now. So who knows? I mean, it's just
the big shakeout. Who else is minting FXRP? I think it's down right now, right? Like, I think the FXRP testnet is down currently, if I'm not mistaken, but I think Ripple's working on it, or the XRPL Labs is working on it, not Ripple, right? Interested to see what happens there.
What is
but
that?
Yeah,
what is
good
that,
to see that Flare is there.
The F in front of the XRP. What is all that?
That means it's an F asset for Flare Networks. Flare Networks is releasing F assets for these major ecosystems like BTC, XRP, XLM, Doge, and so forth. So there'll be FXRP, and what it allows you to do is you're basically wrapping these cryptos and then being able to use them to make yield, right? Being able to like earn passive income with FXRP. You're like wrapping your XRP to make passive XRP.
Oh, right now it's down, you said?
And you can also use it for liquidity pools and everything. Yeah, it's in testnet right now. It's not in like full on mainnet, right? But that's what it allows you to do.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in Costin, and then it'll go to Songbird.
It's pronounced facets. I'll call them F assets, but I get it if it's called facets. It's just, dude, I've been here since the beginning with Flare Networks, and it was called F assets before it was called facets. And so I got used to calling it F assets, but if it's called facets, I'll maybe learn over time to call it facets instead of F assets. I feel like Tether is solid. Solana will be fine, but not everyone building on Solana will survive the fire. All right, I dig that. That's good. I mean, dude, they're just printing too much money on Solana, right? There's just too much like bad, type of like cryptos that are built. I mean, it's helping generate liquidity for the ecosystem, but it's probably not the type of like user base you really want.
What about the billboard in New York about Tether? What about
Oh yeah,
that
who
Xeno?
planted those, right? Who planted that stuff? I mean, I wonder. Guys, I'm so grateful that we were able to break through to 200 viewers for this stream. I'm not
That's
sure
'cause I
why the
came
viewer
on.
count is so low for us simulcasting with X and YouTube, but hey, I'm grateful for it because I remember the days where this used to be just like one viewer, right? And it was basically legendary. No, but shout out to you guys. I mean, you guys are amazing. Thanks for jumping on in. But yeah, stable coins are all the rage right now. That is for sure. You could see Tether and Solana both imploding. All right, drag dubs.
Yeah,
sometime next year.
Stablecoin
Okay.
too. And Flare they came out with a stablecoin now too, right?
Yeah, Flare's got the XUSD or the USDX. USDX. They got to it before Ripple did.
Yeah,
And they made sure to release it before Ripple released their. It was funny, like when Ripple announced that they were going to do a stable coin, all of a sudden Flare was like, dude, we need to release a stable coin like right before, they released theirs. And they released USDX. That's pretty funny, man. I mean, people were speculating it was going to be USDX for XRP, and then it ends up being USDX for Flare.
Aren't they using RUSD for Ripple?
RLUSD for Ripple, right?
There you go.
Dude, and that's what gets me excited because you have a crypto president coming out and talking about how he doesn't want to use a CBDC by the government, right? A CBDC is basically, how funny that Brad Garlinghouse comes out and clarifies what a CBDC is. He goes, a CBDC is issued by the government, right? It's a stable coin issued by the government. But a stable coin issued by a company is just a stable coin, right? It doesn't become a central bank digital currency. So is this part of the dominoes where crypto president is going to, want to use RLUSD and possibly PayPal USD from Solana and maybe some USDC, some other American, related stable coins. And they take up a majority of the market, right? And that just, but still, how do you transact with RLUSD to a CBDC? You bridge it with XRP, right? Jasmine is building their own stable coin as well. Hell yeah, dude. Jasmine has been killing it, man. I'm happy for you with Jasmine, bro. And yeah, sub-a-penny Jasmine was such a tremendous value. I don't think we'll see. I mean, we may if we get a global catalyst dump, but we may not see sub-a-penny Jasmine anymore. That's for sure. Jasmine filled the pattern patent for their stablecoin. It's JPY so Japanese stablecoin. Ooh, Jasmine looking like the Ripple of Japan, right? Love this show, Fly Kiwi. Appreciate you, man. It's the worst show, but the community helps us out, man. On the low money maker, yet no one is talking about. Everybody have a good night. See you on the next stream. Crypto Navigator, appreciate you, man. Hopefully everything's going well, buddy, and we'll see you very soon, Crypto Navigator. RLUSD is as spoken by David Schwartz at XRPL Apex. It's the real USD, the real US dollar backed by gold. So is RLUSD going to be backed by gold? That is a great narrative right there, Drag Dubs. So you're talking about doing crypto, or what's it called? You'll be pegging, you'll be doing the gold standard, but in a cryptocurrency sort of way with real USD, with the RLUSD. Damn, dude. How this is all building is exciting, man. That's unreal. What do you think of that, guys?
I think it's great.
Yeah, I mean, dude, I just can't wait to be able to peg XRP with RLUSD in the liquidity pool and just let that thing ride. Just like be an early participant in that LP and just hold on for generations or whatever,
Everything's going back to the metals. You see all these banks, they're stocking away gold. So I mean, it's the way it's going. Because you can't trust anybody. But we need to go trustless. That's what crypto's allowing us to do.
Yep, exactly, man. I mean, it's the future of decentralization, permissionless, right? Owning your data, the internet of value. Meld Gold partnered with Ripple. It's happening. Meld Gold was built off Algorand. Oh, snap. And working on decentralized recovery. Let's freaking go. Good stuff. Kev Hayes saying Pi Network is the ultimate deep red. Oh, man, Pi. Oh, man. Hey, dude, you're right. It is the ultimate deep red. It feels even filthy saying Pi. But you're right. It is the ultimate deep red. It's free to mine, without a doubt. Let me see. Makes sense, though, back to the RLUSD. Buy gold and XRP cannot be tethered. There we go. Dude, you're right. That would change the game for XRP. You know what? Ripple probably just said, okay, you guys want to play ball? We'll introduce our own stable coin. And then that way, XRP can decide its own value finally in the future. Interesting. But guys, thanks so much for tuning in, y'all. Thanks for, an amazing stream. We went 2+ hours on the stream, and guys, we get most of our likes during the lives. Not many people rewatch these long streams and hit the like, so it's very important that that I'm grateful to your support. I just want to let you guys know that, because it just helps us continue to grow, and we're trying to gun for 5K subscribers. Yeah, thank you to the chat. Thank you to everybody. Dude, Mel, thank you for tuning in, buddy. Appreciate you, bro.
Love you, G.
Yeah, man. We'll see you very soon. And thanks for jumping in on this, man. I'm enjoying the StreamYard experience. I mean, it's cool getting people to come on here, and you guys help me out with the stream and keep the momentum going, without a doubt. So, Mel, appreciate you. Thanks for jumping in.
Love it.
Legendary, thank you, bro. Thanks for coming in.
Yes, sir.
Tony Bags, appreciate you jumping on in, man. Appreciate everybody who's watching. Guys, so grateful. Thanks for leaving a comment. If you're watching on YouTube or on X, leaving a comment just helps the algorithm and all that good stuff. You guys know this whole content creation stuff. There's a lot of nuts and crannies to it, or whatever, nuts and bolts. But we're trying to build something here, and I appreciate your support. Every drop of support counts. If you guys can't super chat, if you want to donate and freaking screw the middleman, you could donate crypto. It's in the description below. All that good stuff, man. I usually don't whore myself out like this, guys, but we're trying to freaking make this thing our main thing. So I appreciate y'all. I am always grateful. Thank you, Blue Crew. Thank you, Green Giants. Thank you, Ledger citizens. The future is distributed ledger technology, and the future is bright. Our future is bright. We got the eye of the tiger, and we keep it crypto. I'll see you guys in the Blue Castle. Adios.
Adios.